Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your host tonight is an Eagles fanatic.
I already know I like it because it's on a Philadelphia Eagle.
He talks about the Eagles even when they aren't being pulled.
Can't say enough good things. The only negative thing I can say is he's not a Philadelphia Eagle because we had a horrible draft. I'll always hype up an Eagle. Don't you worry, Fonz.
Make sure to ask to see a sweet thigh tattoo. Your host tonight, Colin, a.k.a. Thor Rudisill. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
And from the UA studios here in Burridge, Illinois, this is Ultimate Autographs. How's everybody doing today? Colin Russo alongside Alex Tellez here on a very warm and sunny Tuesday, a NASCAR Tuesday at that. Not warm and sunny here in the Burridge area, yeah. Not even 0 degrees, as a matter of fact. I think it was -7 when I left for work today. I think like maybe -5 now, so it's warming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feeling good out there. It is definitely warming up in the break room, though, with plenty of big series. I mean, we just demolished series yesterday, and we should have a few more to demolish today, especially the end of those diamonds. 12 boxes left, 5 headliners, but you could argue 3 of the biggest headliners of the series are still out there. That Amon-Ra St. Brown 2024 Speed Flex with the blue visor still alive. The Peyton Manning Amp Authentic is still alive. Get yourself the Sheriff in your collection. And then that Rob Gronkowski 2-tone Speed Flex with the creamsicle logo for the Buccaneers still alive. If that's not enough, we got Marshall Faulk and Rondé Barber as well. Got to imagine that Rondé Barber and Rob Gronkowski is going to be a double up in that NFC South rather. So go get in the diamonds. That should be a lot of fun. Only 12 boxes left, 5 headliners. Speaking of good odds and little time left, that is the vault. 7 boxes left, 3 headliners. 2 guys that are playing in the NFC Championship game this weekend, Terry McLaurin and Brian Robinson Jr. Dual signed Speed Flex still available. Adrian Peterson and Brian Urlacher both still available. You'd imagine that's a double up in the NFC North. It's also a $100 vault key if that's not good enough. So really a 4 and 7 chance at that last vault key and the last 3 headliners. And again, the last quad, the last double, and the last single is up for that. And then a brand new vault series coming into the room. Other than that, speaking of brand new, we pretty much have a virtually brand new practice squad. 1 listed headliner gone. Other than that, tons of speed flexes. Nico Collins, Tony Dorsett, Rondé Barber, and T. Higgins. So 4 speed flexes in that, which is crazy. Dak Prescott, Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp, Trevor Lawrence, all on authentic helmets, plus Jason Witten. I mean, you're talking about getting authentics and speed flexes for $50. Yeah. That's insane. 14 headliners, 27 boxes in that one. We got 1 last jersey before we're on to a brand new jersey series, and I'm seeing a couple licensed jerseys in that one. That's a little bit different for a black box jersey, so go check that out. Baseball series has great odds. 11 headliners left in 14 boxes, including Ichiro Suzuki, Clayton Kershaw, one of the best left-handed pitchers of all time. A Cy Young winner in Felix Hernandez. Nolan Arenado still out there. He's an MVP. 1-4 still has the highest paid player in baseball history. Juan Soto. Erling Haaland's out there. Nolan Ryan, Karl Malone. We are loaded up, man. Wherever you want to play, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm ready to go. Alex, how about yourself?
I'm very ready to go. I got a new head coach. I put it in the chat yesterday while you and Steven were having a crazy day here in the break room. Ben Johnson, my new head coach.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I see Richie Knight. How you doing, Richie Knight?
Richie.
And my favorite president, the president.
The president.
The president.
Just got sworn in yesterday, right?
Yeah,
The president?
yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. I see Sean Blasco as well. We did talk about that in our meeting today. Not yet, but we should have it, soon. We are aware that we don't have any personal reps right now, but it'll be soon.
All right, yeah, stay tuned, Sean. It should be coming up sooner rather than later. Latino Heat in the house as the president. He is here in the flesh. We did just sell out of that last jersey, so we will have a brand new jersey in the room coming up right now. So Alex is getting that list finalized. He's quick. He's already got it finalized. It's right here. We got Mike Hobgood. We got Josh Garcia. First time in. What's up, Josh? We got Josh McDaniel. We got Sanel Solo. We got Josh McDaniel again. That's a head coach, isn't it?
Is that the Patriots offensive coordinator?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Trey Tyken and Brent Sowers. I don't need a number. We know what it's going to be, the last box in the jersey. What we do need to do, though, is get the show set up. So let's go ahead and pull up our randomizer here. This is going to be our dice roll, guys. It's going to determine the amount of times we randomize everybody's names for their divisions. Needs to be at least a 6 or higher. How about a 6 on the dot? 6 on the dot. Boom. The other thing we do here at Ultimate Autographs that's a little bit different is something called our Chase Wheel Spin. This is every series we have here at Ultimate Autographs. What we are going to do is give it a spin. If we, or whatever series we land on, if we fill up any breaks in that series, you are automatically entered into a top spot draw to win up to $100. All you have to do is play in it. You don't even have to win. Every time it is the jerseys, Alex, I say play it, right? Because it's less than $30 to play. If you win an autographed jersey for less than $30, congratulations, especially since there's licensed jerseys involved in the next jersey series. However, you pay less than $30. This wheel is 1 to 100. So if you play and you lose, you could still win the Chase Wheel Spin and end up walking away with more money than what you started with. So definitely make sure you at least get one jersey spot today. Get into that Chase Wheel Spin. We're going to make this a little extra special, though. We'll do the jerseys. We're going to have one more caveat. It's going to be the jerseys by themselves, and I'm also going to have the diamonds and vault. We'll throw those two together in their own Chase Wheel Spin if we do any diamonds and vaults. So perfect. Couple more in here. The president said my brother got in a few breaks. Give him some newcomer magic. Sounds good. Who's your bro?
Yeah.
Let us know.
The Holland cleat is still out there.
Yep. Thank you. Halan. That's right. One of the best soccer players in the world right now
Best
from
goal scorer
Manchester
right now.
City. Yeah, he's a dog. He is a dog. Still out there, by the way. Only 11 boxes left in that one. There you go, Ricky. 11 boxes left in the 1 and 4. No one has won the cleat. Glad to be here. First time getting involved. Is that your bro right there? I think it is. Aaron Bednars. What's up, man? Let me know what you're in, Aaron, and who your team is. So let's go ahead and get these guys randomized as the last jersey coming up right now. Last jersey, brand new series coming up. Figured as much. Tyler Bednars for president. Is that your vice president then? Vice president-elect, Aaron? So guys, no headliner here. 6 clicks. Every single division could be the winning division. You kind of see how the shows ran right here, right now. All these guys bought into this break. We rolled that dice to determine the amount of times we randomized for the divisions. And there you go. They're all in NFL divisions now. So Mike Hobgood is in the NFC North. Any Lion, any Viking, any Bear, any Packer comes out, Mike Hobgood is winning it for a fraction of the cost. Trey Tyken, NFC South. Joshua McDaniel in the NFC East. He's got the AFC West as well. Joshua Garcia, first break in the NFC West. Good luck, my man. Sanel Solo, AFC North. Brent Sowers, AFC South. And Sanel Solo in the AFC East. I like the name Sanel Solo, too. It's pretty sweet. Box 18 coming up. The former Kyle Busch box. We have one of the best nicknames in NFL history. Also one of the best superheroes in DC history.
Yeah.
How about the Green Lantern? We got Wayne Chrebet. Wayne Chrebet, the great New York Jet wide receiver back in the 90s, early 2000s. Beckett certified on Wayne Chrebet. That is going to be the AFC East. And Sanel Solo starting his day off with a W with the last jersey of the old Black Box series. Congratulations.
Like that.
Yep, and all these guys, by the way, are already in for the Chase Wheelspin. So congratulations to these guys. I got a feeling they are not going to be running unopposed, though. Especially with that new Black Box jersey series. Got a couple of licensed jerseys. We're going to take a look at that here in a second. But congratulations, Sanel. And good luck to Aaron. He's in the practice squad in the Diamonds. Ooh. 2 great breaks to be in. Again, the practice squad has virtually every single headliner available. The only one that's been hit is another New York Jet, Quinnen Williams, as a secondary headliner. So there are tons of big names still out there. Again, $50, all you have to pay to potentially get helmets worth, you know, $800 to $1,000, $600 for those authentics, whatever. Definitely worth it. Steve Young on a rep. I mean, that's an expensive replica helmet. It's definitely a good break to be in. Diamonds are all authentics all the time. You win anything there, you're profiting in a big way. So 2 good breaks for sure, especially since it's part of the chase, those diamonds.
Good point.
So let me write up Sanel. And we'll take a look at the break page. Wayne Crubett. Sanel says, sweet. Yep, great start, man. Always good to start with a W, right?
Yeah, we're 1 to go in that practice squad single, guys.
1 to go in the practice squad single, so I'll probably be interrupted on this top to bottom rundown, but we will go ahead and get it started. For anybody that's watching, maybe is new, and they're like, how the heck do you get involved in this thing? That is how. That link I just put in the chat, that is going to take you right to our live breaks page, which looks like this. This is all the series we have at Ultimate Autographs. We are doing live breaks all day. So 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time. What we are looking for is this red sold out. Once we get a sold out like that, that means that break is ready to go, and we do it right here on the air. Alex mentioned it earlier, but I believe we are 1 to go on that practice squad single. Let's go ahead and look at that one. So there you go. Hop in right now if you want to. $50. This will put it to sold out. We'll do it live right here on the air. Everything in this graphic is available, guys. $50. This is a football mixer. So generally speaking, outside of what you see in this picture, there's going to be minis, there's going to be reps, there's going to be jerseys, but there's also authentic helmets and speed flexes in this one, including the likes of Nico Collins. I love that 2024 alternate for the Houston Texans. Great year for them. I think a little bit of a disappointing year at the same time, right?
Yeah, I mean, injuries kind of ruled their season and just kind of took a step back on offense, I would say. Their defense still very good. The offense didn't kind of come to what they were supposed to be, but injuries can derail that.
Yeah, I mean, it was an okay season. I think they're taking steps in the right direction, but I agree with you. Injuries were huge.
Losing
like Stephon Diggs
for the year.
Yeah, I think so. And it sucks, obviously. CJ Stroud kind of took a little bit of a step back, but
yeah,
I think he bounces back. I think the Texans will be good. That's pretty sweet. Tony Dorsett still out there, too, by the way, one of the best running backs of all time. Rondé Barber on the creamsicle with that black visor. So 3 speed flexes on top. We got another one down here on the bottom. T. Higgins, I'm calling it right now. I think the best 1-2 punch in the NFL at wide receiver, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. I think after this year, it's pretty undisputed, right? Outside of that, a lot of full-size helmets like Jason Witten, Trevor Lawrence, Warren Sapp, Ray Lewis, Dak Prescott, Steve Young. I mean, this is loaded for a practice squad to have this many authentics, reps, and speed flexes that you can win for $50. Antonio Gates, that is a custom jersey, I believe. However, the Aiden Hutchinson, who was really on pace to winning Defensive Player of the Year before he got hurt, licensed jersey on Aiden Hutchinson. All that is still available. And then in the listed headliner section, we still got Devontae Adams, Kenneth Walker III. Again, 27 boxes in here, 14 headliners. Casanova Perez, that is definitely one way to win a guaranteed helmet. If you buy every single spot, let's just say in a diamond, that guarantees you a win. However, we do have a buy a mystery box tab. The diamonds aren't on there. The reps aren't on there. As a matter of fact, the only thing we have on here right now is the headliner package. I don't know. Do we have the jerseys up as personals, or are they going to have personals?
I'll do that.
Okay, yeah, no problem. So we'll have jerseys on here too. And then once we get on the new minis, we'll have minis on here as well. But yes, you can technically buy personals. The headliner package is 4 items. I know that's a big price, $1849.99, but it's an authentic, a rep, a jersey, and a mini. And they were all headliners within the last 30 days here at Ultimate Autographs. So it's going to be big names. So that's 4 guaranteed autographed helmets, or excuse me, items, I should say. But yes, I would say if you want like a diamond level helmet, buying out an entire break, buying out an entire vault, that is the way to get a guaranteed win. 6 to go in that double, by the way. And then sold out now on the single, so that'll be coming up. Before we go, let me quickly highlight these new jerseys. This is brand new, guys, just dropped, so every single jersey is available. And again, we got some licensed jerseys in this one, which is not very common in black box jerseys, so I would take advantage of that. Only $28 to win a licensed jersey. Again, licensed jerseys run unsigned like $150 to $200 unsigned. So that Steve Young jersey is a licensed jersey. If he didn't put his autograph on it, it's already like $175.
Yeah.
With Steve Young's autograph, we're talking like over $300 of value, if not more than that. So it's basically the same price as like a helmet, a full-size helmet. That Brian Dawkins is also a licensed jersey, but everything else is custom. It's still sweet. You got that Ricky Williams with the Canadian leaves on there. That's what I'm calling it, the Canadian leaves. It's nothing else. Nothing sinister about that at all. LaDainian Tomlinson, Antonio Gates, Maurice Jones-Drew, Hines Ward, Marcus Allen, Josh Jacobs. What a great year he had. Bruce Smith out there as well. So a lot of great-looking jerseys here in that Victory Formation jersey series. Drew Bledsoe, Ed McCaffrey, and Corey Dillon on that and more section. Or, excuse me, the secondary headliners. So we're going to do that practice squad. Okay, so buy all 8 slots is a guaranteed win. Exactly, Casanova Perez. So if you want to buy out an entire diamond, that is definitely the way to do it. So your choice. Obviously, we're not forcing anybody to do anything, but that diamond single is 8 spots. So if you buy all 8, $96, guarantee yourself you're getting one of these. And by the way, I know we do have that practice squad, but quickly, since we're talking about it, we are still looking for that Amon-Ra St. Brown Speed Flex in that top left corner. The Marshall Falk full-size authentic Indy Knights is still out there. The Rob Gronkowski two-tone Speed Flex with the black visor, and that Peyton Manning Amp authentic. So there's some big headliners still in that Diamond series with only 12 boxes left. There's also Rondé Barber as a secondary headliner. And if you're really going to buy an entire break to yourself, Diamonds are a great one to do, because obviously the ceiling is you're hitting stuff like this, which is multiple, could be over $1,500, $1,800 depending. But even the and more section is a full-size authentic of a current day star, a Hall of Famer, somebody that is going to be worth your while, especially for $96, but even if you buy out the whole break potentially. Let's do the practice squad, though. We got Austin Weathers. We got Andrew Cohen, first time in. What's up, Andrew? Jonathan Colvin. We got Nicholas Nedzwakis. Let me know how you pronounce it, Nicholas, but glad to have you in here, my man. Aaron Bednars. There he is. Good luck, brother. Sean Blasco. Mike Oxlong. I like that. I see what you're doing. Welcome to the break room. And Joshua McDaniel. Here we go. Drop me a number 4. PS number 1. I swear there's one person that is keeping on making these different names, and they buy one spot in whatever break, and they just want to hear us say it, and then we don't see him again, and then they do it again later on.
Kind of funny.
It is fun.
Yeah,
I'm all right with it. I mean, it's their name, right? I mean, I'm not gonna not say it.
Yeah, exactly.
Good luck, bro. From Tyler. Y'all got to go head to head on something, man. I'm trying to see the Bednars battle.
Yeah.
Bednars battle or Battle of the Bednars? What sounds cool?
I like Battle of the Bednars.
I kind of like that too.
That sounds good.
Aaron said, "Thanks, boys. Let's go."
It's giving me like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, right. Battle of the Bednars.
Yeah.
Who's your team, by the way, Aaron? And also, if you'd like to call a box, by all means, it is open. It's scrolling on the bottom there where it says practice squad. For everybody that doesn't know, that's what this scroll is on the bottom. So look for whatever break we're doing. And then in this case, it's practice squad. So we have 2 through 26 and 28 and 29. Don't know why there's a dash. There we go. And then let me reset the jerseys. It's out of 30. Is that right?
Out of 30.
Perfect. Oh, no.
Are you okay?
No. Never. There we go. So I'll give you guys a little bit of time to call a box. Otherwise, we will go to the randomizer. Let the wheel pick. 14. Aaron's in. He wants 14. I like it. $14. A lot of full-size helmets out here. Good luck, fellas. We got 6 clicks coming up. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Josh down to Jonathan. Here we go. So, For this first practice squad, I got to imagine first of many today. Josh, you are going to be in the NFC North. Mike, you are in the NFC South. Austin Weathers, NFC East. Nicholas, first time in. Good luck, brother, in the NFC West. Sean Blasco, AFC North. Andrew Cohen, AFC South. Good luck in your first break. Aaron Bednarz, AFC East. And Jonathan Colvin in the AFC West. Let me highlight Andrew real quick. That AFC South could be winning a Nico Collins speed flex in his first break. Mike, technically, I'm guessing this is not Mike's first break. I don't know who that is, but I'm guessing it's not actually their first break. They could win, though, the Rondé Barber speed flex. Tony Dorsett speed flex could be Austin Weathers. Ray Lewis authentic, Sean Blasco. So everybody's in line, really, for a good piece of memorabilia here. Let's see what happens. 14, who you got?
Chase Briscoe.
The Chase Briscoe box. Shout out Chase Briscoe if you're watching. We're off and running. I don't know what this is. I don't even know what bag this is. Is this our new mini bag?
Those are the new mini bags right now.
They're huge.
Yeah, they also fit the Funko Pops.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It is a mini helmet. We have one of the best left-handed quarterbacks to ever play the game. We also have a new customer win. How about on the Slate Mini, we got Mark Brunell.
Ooh.
Look at the green pop on that Slate
Very
Jaguars
nice,
Mini.
very nice.
Remember Mark Brunell, one of the quarterbacks I watched growing up back in the day, doing big things in Detroit now as the quarterback coach, helping out Jared Goff and the boys on that offense. That's going to be Andrew Cohen. First break, first win in that AFC South, winning Mark Brunell. Congratulations, my man.
He's kind of my second option right now to be the Bears' new OC, hopefully.
Ooh.
Either, preferably,
that.
I want the Detroit Lions offensive line coach. He is my number one option to be the Bears' new offensive coordinator.
So you kind of just want to poach the Lions.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, also their offensive line coach. Look at their offensive line.
Oh, yeah.
Guy's supposed to be a pretty good coach.
Yeah.
I'll take that guy. Number one priority. Number two, I'll take Mark Brunell. He seems like he's done a great job with Jared Goff over there.
Yeah. Man, the green is just...
Very
I don't
clean,
want him...
very clean.
I guess he's not going to not sign Jaguar stuff, so we don't have to worry about
Top
that.
three lefty quarterback of all time, right?
Top three?
Top three.
No, I don't think so.
Who's that? Just Steve Young, right?
Steve Young, Ken Stabler, Mike Vick? Maybe? He's top five for sure. I don't know.
Mark Brunell or Ken Stabler?
I lean Ken Stabler, but Mark Brunell was really good. I don't know. Some people say Ken Stabler's the GOAT lefty,
Oh.
which I think is a bold claim because clearly, in my opinion, it's Steve Young, who, again, is now on a licensed jersey in that victory formation jersey, brand new. So make sure you go check that out. Get yourself a Steve Young licensed jersey. Michael Penix.
Michael, is that correct?
Already. No, that was me just making a claim. Michael Penix already.
I was gonna Mark Brunell. I mean, he did play more games. He did play more games than Mike Vick, but 10,000 more yards.
That's a lot more yards.
But Mike Vick's also got all the rushing.
I was about to say, I don't know about all purpose, but let's see. Ken Stabler. Have we had Ken? We've had Ken Stabler in the room.
Stabler before, yeah.
He's a Hall of Famer, but 28,000 yards, 194 touchdowns.
32,000.
Okay. How many touchdowns?
184.
Okay. How many interceptions?
108.
Ken Stabler threw a lot more interceptions,
just saying.
222 of them.
One played with the great Raiders organization at the time, compared to Jags, freshly new.
Ken Stabler was like the OG gunslinger back in the 70s, 80s. That dude just threw the ball around, man.
Respect.
Yeah.
I always respect a good gunslinger.
Yeah, I don't know. It's close. It's a good point. Mark Brunell, better than I thought, actually.
Had some good runs with the Jags.
He had some good runs in college, too,
Yeah.
man. If you go back and watch, like...
I'm going to put him number 2.
Okay. That's fair. I mean...
Because if I'm going to include the whole career, maybe Vic at his peak, probably definitely better. But, Vic had some problems.
You don't say.
So, no lower than 3. How about that?
Well, what's fun is we're having this debate, and literally, we get all of those guys.
We get all of them. That's a great thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen Ken Stabler in a second, but we do get him for sure. Mark Brunell, obviously, you just saw a filler hit here in the practice squad, which, by the way, we're 5 to go on that double box break, and we are yet to hit pay dirt on the photo headliner section of the series, where we maybe do have the GOAT. Yeah, I think it's pretty undisputed. The best left-handed quarterback of all time is Steve Young.
He's without a doubt.
Yeah, and he's available here on a replica helmet front and center in this single back practice squad. Again, we have done 4 boxes in the practice squad total, and we have not hit a photoed headliner yet. So we're down to 26 boxes with 14 headliners. I mean, better than a 50% chance that we're going to hit something in this graphic or one of the last 2 listed headliners in this series. So make sure you are tuning in and playing in this practice squad. $100 in the double, where, by the way, you can win a Speed Flex Rondé Barber and a full-size authentic Warren Sapp in the same break. You can win a Tony Dorsett Speed Flex and a full-size authentic Dak Prescott, or a full-size authentic Jason Witten. So that NFC East, pretty lucrative. You can win a Trevor Lawrence camo authentic and a Nico Collins Speed Flex. So there's a lot of ways to double up. Ray Lewis and T. Higgins on the Speed Flex. I mean, there are a lot of options for double ups here. You get any authentic and Speed Flex for $100, you are majorly profiting. Definitely a big break there with the practice squad. Only 5 to go. This is exciting. 6 to go in the quad diamond. Again, 4 boxes coming out, and with the odds we have right now in the diamonds, 5 and 12, to see 4 boxes, that's literally a third of the series that's left coming out in one go. So definitely make sure you get your spot in this one. Also, for that one spot you get in the quad, you get 4 entries to winning the Chase wheel spin for every 1 spot you have in the quad box break. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I mean, top 5 wide receiver in the NFL. I think pretty undisputably at this point. Yeah. The guy is the model of a possession wide receiver. He is making Jared Goff's life easier every single week, and his discipline is second to none. The dude is an absolute hooper out of USC. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Speed Flex with that blue visor still available. Marshall Faulk on that Indy Knights, one of the best running backs to ever play the game. MVP back in 2003. Rob Gronkowski, 2-tone Speed Flex. Probably the sexiest looking helmet that's left in this break. Also one of the best, if not the best, tight end of all time. And then Peyton Manning on that AMP authentic. Arguably the best regular season quarterback to ever play the game. I mean, 5 MVPs. That's going to be a really tough record to ever touch, right?
That's a fact.
Now, if Lamar Jackson wins MVP this year somehow, that puts him at 3, right?
Statistically, he should.
Yeah. I feel like it's going to be Josh Allen, but
I feel like it is too. I mean, based on the name of the award, most valuable player, I would say he's the most valuable to his team.
It's so tough to to buy any of that, you know, like any of it.
Why
It's
is
so
it not
hard.
just called Player of the Year?
I don't
never
know.
understood that.
It's also like
It's just the best player that year. Why isn't it just that?
And how many
simple?
times have we seen like the offensive player of the year, and you're like Cooper Kupp or Derrick Henry or whatever, and you're like, well, that's really the MVP, right? Like,
Yeah, it's basically like MVP is the best quarterback of the year on the best team. Like
'Cause
best quarterback on best team, and then offensive player of the year is just whoever had the best offense.
like I guarantee, like Saquon's got to be like a shoe-in for offensive player of the year, right?
Yeah.
But it's like,
But then I mean, Jamar Chase had an insane year.
That's
He won
true.
the Triple Crown. I
That's
don't think he
true.
shouldn't win it. It probably should be Saquon, 2,000-yard rusher. But I mean, Jamar Chase.
it's
went
very
off.
similar. Didn't Derrick Henry win it that one year? Because it's very similar when Cooper Kupp won the Triple Crown. And Derrick Henry rushed for 2,000
Was that
yards
in
in
the
the
same
same year.
season?
Same season.
Yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers, I think, won the MVP.
Yeah, because he had like a Lamar Jackson type
Yeah,
season,
yeah.
basically.
Got twice in for the Diamonds. Good luck, Aaron. Ricky's got 2 now in the practice squad double. That's actually sold out. So
Yeah, Aaron, I just want to make sure you know you got 1 spot in a double.
1 spot in a double. Yes, good point. I know Aaron is relatively new, and Tyler obviously can help you out with this. He's seen the show enough. But 1 spot gives you 2 chances to win, but it is just 1 spot in the double. You don't get 2 entries, so you won't have 2 divisions. You'll have 1 division, but 2 chances to win, if that makes sense. But I mean, you get the AFC South, right? You can win Marshall Faulk and Peyton Manning. And yeah, that's definitely worth the price of admission. What, $192?
192.
Easy.
Practice squad double. Did you sell out?
Beautiful. So practice squad double coming up, guys. We are due for some headliners in the practice squad. I cannot get my hair to do things the correct way.
It's okay.
I'm a showman, Alex. We worry about our hair in this business.
That's fair.
Not that you have to worry about it.
Gotta have some paste.
Can I put the randomizer up real quick and borrow some?
I think I've seen Steven bring his here.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it before. Jonathan Colvin, I've seen Common do it before too. Jonathan Colvin, Jason Daisy, Jason Harms, Dustin Knowles, Richard Lasso, Ryan Garcia, and Ben Harris. Yeah, no problem, Aaron. If you ever have any questions, bro, let me know.
I was gonna say before every famous Common hit video, it's a lot of this.
Yep. If you guys were ever wondering the process behind the scenes.
process behind the hit video, it goes.
That'd be a really funny TikTok.
That would be. Moments before a hit video.
Just like a montage of him doing it,
Yeah.
and then all of us like doing our best impression of it.
Nicolette.
She's in our office.
Yeah.
Nothing. We have
have
ideas.
content
We have
ideas.
content ideas.
If you-
So
if-
2
if-
numbers for that practice squad, guys.
If you've ever witnessed a Common hit video right before, grabs his phone, does his hair. So if we get all of us to do that as an impression.
Oh, that'd be good. Like, your best impression.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I'm writing it down.
Do that, drop your phone. Come in here in the break room.
Jason got 13. That works. We need one more number. One more number, guys. Jason, have you got another one or anybody else? That is in the break. We are 6 to go in the diamond quad, 6 to go in the diamond double as well. 6 to go in that first jersey break for the new series, and we have 5 left in the minis. So Jason wants the wheel for the second box. Ben said, I want that Gronk. Please make it happen, fellas. Well, you know what you got to do, brother. You know what you got to do. I can't make it happen unless you're in the break. I'm guessing you are if you're asking for it. But good luck, man. Somebody was chasing that Jay Jettas yesterday, and they were like, that's all I want, and they got it. So stay persistent, and you can make it happen. By the way, we will do number 4 for the second box. All right. 13 and 4 coming up. We'll keep it right here. Grab Jonathan down to Ben. Ben will not be winning the Gronk in this break. 6 clicks. Good luck, fellas. All right. Richard down to Ben. For the practice squad double, we got Richard Lasso in the NFC North. Good luck, my man. Jason Harms in the NFC South. Richard Lasso, NFC East. Ryan Garcia, NFC West. Jason Daisy in the AFC North. We got Dustin Knowles, AFC South. Jonathan Colvin in the AFC East. And the AFC West going to Ben Harris. 2 boxes, guys. 13 called out by Jason. And then we got box 4 called out by the wheel. So here we go. Starting with 13 in the single back practice squad. Feels like we're due for something, right?
We need to figure out a 13 for NASCAR Tuesday.
Yeah, we really don't have one, do we?
We never do.
We have a jersey in box 13. We have one that I think will be appreciated by 2 out of the 3 of us in this room because he's a former Chicago
go.
Bear. How about Lance Briggs? Briggsy coming out here on the white custom jersey. The great Lance Briggs, 55, going to the NFC North. Richard Lasso, I would definitely refresh your page. Called 2 and 22 just now. Make sure you hit live on YouTube, but I think you're going to like what you see when you do hit live because you are taking home that Lance Briggs jersey. So congratulations there. Said he got 2 spots, kind of helped fuel this break happen. And against Lance Briggs.
Very nice.
Yeah, kind of I say it a lot, the Robin to Brian Urlacher's Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Went on and really had a great career by himself, too.
Yeah.
As the catalyst leader of that Chicago Bear defense.
One of my favorite Bears. When they were actually pretty good for a bit.
They were pretty good for a bit. And, I mean, a lot of it had to do with the defense.
Yeah.
The defense was defining back then.
He kind of was who TJ Edwards is now for the Bears. He's kind of that guy.
That still breaks my heart.
I mean, you got the Braun guy who's insane.
Yeah. Zach Bond is crazy. It was funny because he was, like, on the practice squad for the Saints.
Yeah.
That's
That's
funny.
why I'm kind of like, there's a lot of rumors, and it seems like Dennis Allen might be the new DC of the Bears. That's who Ben Johnson's trying to get. I'm kind of here for it.
Yeah.
Good DC, not a good coach. Kind of like Matt Eberflus. You could be a good DC, but not a good head coach.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, some people are just like that.
Vic
like Robert
Fangio.
Saleh might be that way,
Vic
too.
Fangio.
Vic Fangio, yeah. Perfect case in point. Yeah, man, he's a great defensive coordinator.
Oh, man.
Huge fan.
Loved him when he was with the Bears. That's when they had the double doink season.
Sorry, that's not funny. We got the smoke box coming up here. Tony Stewart. He was 4 for a second.
I think it's funny now.
I think we got our first big boy hit coming up here, guys. First big boy hit
in the Josh Berry box.
in the Josh Berry box. We definitely have a peach of a hit for sure. How about Nico Collins on the 2024 Houston alternate speed flex? That beautiful, it's red, believe it or not. It looks kind of orange on stream, but a red visor for Nico Collins.
Little red sparkles all over it,
AFC
too.
South, Dustin Knowles.
He knows.
Yeah, he does. 1 spot in the break, $100 for a Nico Collins alternate speed flex with a red visor.
That
Yep.
is sweet.
You mentioned it. You can kind of see the sparkling going on the top of this thing. Nico Collins, I mean, I think definitely certified himself as a top 10 wide receiver in the NFL. And, man, the golden boy on a very crowded receiving core for the Houston Texans. And I think he's only going to get better. Very, very nice hit. Congratulations to Dustin Knowles.
Yeah, he is my favorite receiver out of those guys on the Texans. I never realized how big he was until they played the Bears on Sunday night. I'm like, this dude's like 6'4".
Yeah, he's
Just
big.
massive.
And he's so good. I mean, he's a burner, but he's also pretty good at being a possession guy. Like he just kind of does it all for the Texans. He's always open.
A true number one wide receiver. I think he's a top 10 receiver, has the potential to get to that top 5. We'll see.
Yeah. No, I think he just made his case undeniable. He was so good at getting open.
Yeah.
And I think he will be for years to come. This guy's going to be very, very good. That's a great hit. Very, very good hit. Nice hit, Dustin. Is that up for trade? That's from Bradley. Nice hit from Ricky. What a break from Aaron, right? And if you like this, man, there's still 3 more speed flexes in this break. So this could still be you for sure. And the Bears jersey is up for trade if anybody is interested. Ricky is trading that Lance Briggs jersey. But we are starting to see the heat coming out, guys. Now is the time to hop into these breaks. Dustin's team. Good question.
Ooh.
Actually,
Dustin,
don't know the
who's your
answer.
team?
Bradley, what do you have? You want to trade? So Dustin is interested if anybody is interested in trading. All right, so let's go back real quick and finish up this top to bottom rundown. Again, we are 6 on the Diamond Quad. We are 6 on the Diamond Double. That is definitely going to be a huge break once we get into that. So make sure you come in and get your spots because we are down to the last 12 boxes and we have 5 headliners when it comes to the diamonds. We're slept a little bit on the vault as well. There's only 7 boxes left. There's 3 headliners and a $100 vault key out there. I would say I'm curious. I mean, as an Eagle fan, my views are entirely biased right now. There's only 4 teams left. I'm all Philadelphia Eagles, but between, and you would be the same way. Everybody would be. But between the Bills and the Commanders, like, who do you think America is like, I want to see that team win? Because
It's got to be the Bills.
the Bills, I think, are probably number 1, but the Commanders have been so just out of nowhere, right? I mean, they were so bad last year. The number 2 overall pick for a reason. Gets Jaden Daniels, changes out the head coaches, get a new offensive coordinator, really just changed the culture of Washington football. And not just change the culture, change the play. And, I mean, have hit Pater in a big way. And a big part of that is the weapons Jaden Daniels has. And that is Terry McLaurin and Brian Robinson Jr.
Yeah.
They've been excellent all year long. This is a 1.0 salute to service speed flex. But again, still out there and available. 2 autographs of flex of 2 guys that, who knows, could be Super Bowl champions when it's all said and done. Regardless, very successful season. And that's why I'm a little bit worried as an Eagle fan because Washington is playing with house money, right?
Yeah, they got nothing to lose right now.
Yeah, if they get blown out by 40,
it's okay.
Successful season.
You had a great
Doesn't
season
matter.
regardless. You got a ton of cap. You still got your own draft picks. They're going to be making a lot of moves. They might, a lot of people are going to pick them to win the division next year, basically.
Yeah. And meanwhile, the Eagles are doing something that's incredibly hard. As a matter of fact, it's never been done before. And that's a quarterback going back to the Super Bowl and winning. Like, there's a lot of pressure for Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles because that goal is we are a Super Bowl team right now. So that's where it's like a little bit scary, right? When you get free, loose playing Washington versus
me, I think we're
Philly.
gonna be getting a Bills-Eagles Super Bowl.
That would be so.
That is the way I'm leaning here. I think it would make a great Super Bowl. I do think the Eagles. I feel good about them beating the Commanders.
Yeah, I do too, but I nothing's guaranteed, right? Nothing's guaranteed.
I would just be worried, in that fourth quarter, if it's a 1-score game, it's anybody's ball game. As simple as that. We've seen Washington kind of do that all year. As long as they keep it close, they're in it, and then the pressure kind of gets on Philly. But if it's a 2-score lead, I feel good about Philly. You just run the ball with Saquon. You lean on your best assets, the offensive line and that defense.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. It's both those games are going to be exciting to watch on Sunday.
It's kind of a recipe for all the wins this last weekend. It was control the clock, don't have any turnovers, and play good defense. That's what all the teams that won did.
But yeah, we talked about it yesterday. The teams that had the most total yards all lost. Yeah. Every one of them lost last week, which was kind of crazy. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. But one way or another, McLaurin and Robinson are guys you're going to have to keep your eye on if you're Philly because they've been doing the darn thing all year long, especially Terry McLaurin. He has really turned it on in the postseason.
I am sadly kind of a hater of Washington because it kind of just I look at them and I'm just like that should have been the Bears. Or that could have been the Bears, maybe. I shouldn't say should because organizational difference. But.
And I mean, I know we're kind of getting off topic a little bit, but there's so many people that are like, oh, the Bears could have drafted Jaden Daniels, and I'm just like, it's one season.
He would not be the same player on the Bears.
100%. Like who's to say if Caleb went to Washington? He wouldn't be in the same, and then everybody would be saying the Bears could have had Caleb and they drafted Jaden.
You could probably say Jaden would probably maybe have had a better season than Caleb. Caleb didn't turn the ball over. He just took a lot of sacks. That was his biggest issue. Was taking all the sacks.
And that's Nicola can verify. Yesterday I was harping on it every time we pulled a Bear. It's like they just need to beef that offensive line and give Caleb some time. Anyway, we do get Caleb Williams in this room as well. Jaden Daniels was in this series, obviously, but Terry McLaurin and Brian Robinson, that is still available on that Speed Flex. If that's not enough, we got Adrian Peterson on that Winter Warrior. That's a replica helmet, but still 2,000-yard rusher, one of the best running backs to ever play the game. And that could still be paired up with that guy we were just talking about, Brian Urlacher. So you can get Brian Urlacher and Adrian Peterson in the same go in this vault. There's also $100 still on the line. For those that don't know how the vault works, at the start of the series, there were 5 boxes that had a vault key on the inside, a little piece of paper that said, congrats, you have a vault key. We have 1 left. So you win a full-size autographed helmet. And on top of that, you're going to win a $100 gift card. So $186 here in the double box break. You could get a full-size helmet for $86 is virtually what you're playing for on that front.
Yeah, I think Washington has actually been a pretty good pass defense this year. It's the run defense that's been their issue. You know, kind of going back on Brian here. I think Saquon will have just another good day, per usual.
The dark horse on Philly is Hurts. You'll have to play day throwing the ball. If Washington starts Broccoli, Philly might be in trouble. Yeah, and you're kind of right. Nobody's been stopping Saquon.
It does not matter.
I also, I don't know. I'm very much a bumper of Jalen Hurts. I think he gets a bad rep. I kind of agree with what he was saying to everybody else, which is, you know, he plays the game that is going to work to win football games. If it doesn't require him to throw 30 times, he's not going to throw it 30 times.
I was going to say, it was kind of like people were getting on Jalen Hurts after that last win. Like, oh, he didn't have to do anything. He played the same game as Josh Allen did. And everyone's praising Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And I love Josh Allen. He played a great game. He didn't turn the ball over. And that's what Jalen Hurts was doing out there. You don't turn the ball over.
Technically, he had the best week at quarterback between him, Josh Allen, and Patrick Mahomes. But that's 1 week. It's whatever. But what's up, Mario Ortez? It's a him. How you doing, man? Welcome back in. And Jay August is kind of right. He said what wouldn't change in either scenario is that the Bears would still suck. And
they would not have been good.
That's kind of what we're saying. Is it's like it's more than just the quarterback. You know, not necessarily did they make the wrong choice.
Cliff Kingsbury has done a phenomenal job.
Yes, I think so too. I think so too.
And Dan Quinn's a good head coach. I mean, he was with Atlanta, had a bad fallout there, sadly, because that big blown Super Bowl lead, but he's been a good head coach.
Yeah, and Jaden Daniels is incredible.
Great.
Yeah, but I think Caleb's going to pan out too once they get the right.
Jaden Daniels is not available. We are talking about him, but he is not available.
Correct. It's that McLaurin and Brian Robinson dual sign flex, and then the Adrian Peterson and Brian Urlacher. Got a bro matchup in the diamond break. I just saw that. We are 5 to go, guys. I'm going to drop that in there, that double diamond. Again, this is the best break we have at Ultimate Autographs. It is all full-size authentic helmets and speed flexes. And again, we still have that Rob Gronkowski in that one, that Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Peyton Manning. I mean, you're looking at this, and 3 of the 5 biggest hits are still in this series. And if that's not enough, that Marshall Faulk is still available. So there is a lot of big-time diamond hits still out there. Rondé Barber still out there, which you could double up with this bad boy of Rob Gronkowski. Where does he rank on your tight end rankings all time?
He is at his peak, the best tight end. I think kind of without a doubt for me.
Yeah.
Because I think as a receiver, he is just as good as any of them, but he was the best blocker out of all of them as well. At his peak, when he's fully healthy, him and Brady at their peaks going at it. I mean, they were unstoppable.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Rob Gronkowski... the ability he had to catch touchdowns too, and not just like 2-yard touchdowns at the goal line, but like long touchdowns. His ability to catch the ball, the dude was spectacular.
After the catch as well, trying to tackle him, impossible. Travis Kelce will probably end up having the best career as a tight end as a whole. I mean, he's breaking Jerry Rice's postseason records right now,
right?
Which is insane, but. You know, at their peak, I go Rob Gronkowski.
Mario, it's not available, but I'm going to do it one time just for you. You were a day late because we saw this yesterday, and it was insane.
Ridiculous.
I know what this does to Mario,
but
helmet
I've seen.
That's one of the coolest Steelers helmets I've ever seen. Yeah. I mean, that thing is...
I think someone said it in the chat yesterday, too. Logo on both sides. Don't really see that. It might have been William Maynard that said that.
Yeah, getting that hand-painted action. I love the stained glass look of this thing, but... Oh, God. His hit, regardless.
Don't look at the chat.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, Trevor Matthews made his long-awaited return. Hello.
He's got a kid now.
Yeah, I know, which is great. Did you know your pupils are the last part to stop working when you die? They die late.
Yeah, it's okay.
8 to go in the double baseball series. $128 a spot in that one. So what, 64 in the single guys? This is a lot of headliners left in the last 14 boxes. Again, there's only 3 boxes left that aren't headliners. There are 11 that are. That's insane. Jersey-wise, we got 3 licensed jerseys. Ichiro Suzuki, when you take professional hitting, I'm talking all professional baseball, he is the greatest hitter of all time as far as most hits.
Yeah.
And that belongs to Ichiro. I mean, he is one of the best contact hitters to ever play the game. Clayton Kershaw, one of the best left-handed pitchers to ever play the game. His stuff is filthy and still is. I mean, the guy's been playing forever, and he's still got some of the best stuff in baseball. Aaron Nola still out there, too. That's a licensed jersey. Other than that, we got King Felix, one of my favorite pitchers of all time. Felix Hernandez. Yeah, dude was so unstoppable back in the day. So fun to watch. Kyle Tucker still out there as well. The new Chicago Cub.
Yeah.
And then Dave Winfield on the batting helmet, as well as Larry Walker and Trey Turner. Nolan Arenado still out there as well on the baseball bat. And then if you look in that secondary headliner, Roy Oswalt and Rafael Palmeiro, all still available. Who did get that? I forgot.
Robert Finch.
Robert Finch, that's right. Robert Finch got it. He had a great day. Sorry, guys. What's even available in the Diamonds? I just stopped in to join Aaron.
It might be the best break to get into right now.
Yeah,
per
again,
usual.
we'll go back over it, and it's worth going back over. There are 2 speed flexes. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 2024 alternate with that blue visor. That 2-toned flex of Rob Gronkowski with the creamsicle logo. The Marshall Falk Indy Knights, which can be doubled up with Peyton Manning on an AMP Authentic. I mean, this Peyton Manning AMP Authentic is as good as several speed flexes, right? I mean, there are some, like a lot of the speed flexes, all due respect to the practice squad, like a Tony Dorsett flex, a T. Higgins flex. This Peyton Manning's probably worth more than those. So this is basically as good of a speed flex. Still available in this one. So 3 big-time headliners. That Marshall Falk still available for a double up. And the Rondé Barber, which could be doubled up with the Rob Gronkowski. So that diamond double for $192 with only 12 boxes left. Definitely worth the play. Yep, Colin missed Trevor Massey very much. I was kept wondering where he was. It was oddly peaceful for a long time, but no, I love Trevor. He knows that. Let's talk about the can't miss real quick. There are, I believe, 11 boxes left in this one. Again, it is $10 off right now, and plenty of big hits in the 1 and 4. This is a little bit different than what we generally have here in the break room. It's a 4-spot break. It is a football spot, a baseball spot, a basketball spot, and then something called everything else. So Erling Haaland, for example, a lot of interest in this boot of Erling Haaland. That would be in that everything else spot. And again, if you're a soccer fan, this is one of the hottest soccer players in the game right now. Hottest footballers in the game right now. Manchester City star Erling Haaland. If that's not enough, the highest paid baseball player in the MLB, $500 million man, Juan Soto. Ooh. That's insane, dude. $500 million to play baseball. I'm going to start training my kid when he's like 2 months old. Just putting a ball in his hand, you know. I'm just got to do it.
You got to do like a niche sport.
Yeah.
Just have him train as a golfer, like right away.
That's fine. I'm fine with that too. They make a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're good.
If you're good, that's the whole thing.
That's what's crazy about golf, which would be in this series, by the way. If you're like a John Daly fan or something.
If you're like a mid golfer, you're still making some cash.
It's interesting because you have to make the cut. If you don't make the cut, you don't get paid. But if you make the cut, you're going to get paid handsomely.
Yeah.
And you're going to like these beautiful places all around the world, in the country. So that's great. But anyway, Old Hickory Juan Soto red bat. Very, very cool. Still available in this one. And Karl Malone, I mean, at one point was the all-time NBA leading scorer, still out there on that jersey. And Nolan Ryan, I mean, we talk about great pitchers. Nolan Ryan was fantastic. Oh, yeah. I mean, that dude just threw rockets his entire career. Has some crazy stats, too, if you look at it. Greg Maddux and Nolan Ryan, either one of those stats, you get some crazy, crazy numbers on those two. In the listed headliner section, we got Vlad Sr. still out there, one of the most fun hitters to watch one way or another.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, Ray Bourque is still alive, and Damian Lillard, one of the best three-point shooters to ever play the game. The Diamond Quad has not happened, Josh and Amanda Simmons. We are 6 to go on that, so hopefully that's going to happen sooner rather than later. And it is a part of the Chase wheel spin, as you see on the bottom of your screen. So definitely, hopefully we can get that one done. 6 to go there, 5 to go in the Diamond Double. Moving on down, we are 3 to go on that first jersey. Again, $28. We have every single jersey still out there. This is a brand new series. 2 licensed jerseys, Steve Young and Brian Dawkins. Again, you did not hear that wrong. Licensed jerseys in the Black Box Jersey series. Steve Young and Brian Dawkins. Other than that, we got LT on that powder blue. We got Ricky Williams. We got Antonio Gates, Maurice Jones-Drew. We got Hines Ward, Marcus Allen, Josh Jacobs, and Bruce Smith in that victory formation jersey series. Drew Bledsoe, Ed McCaffrey, and Corey Dillon. Every single headliner still available in that one. Moving on down, let's talk about a sold-out jersey now.
Oh.
4 to go on the baseball single. You can get that one done, $64 a spot. And then 4 to go on the minis, $50 a spot. That's 2 mini helmets coming out, though, so 2 chances to win. And we are down to our last 6 mini helmets with 4 headliners left, including Antonio Gates, talking about one of the best tight ends of all time. He is certainly on that conversation. T. Higgins and Chris Carter, both still available as well. T. Higgins on that 3.0. Salute to service, by the way. And then in the listed headliner section, we're looking for the Terminator, Thurman Thomas. So we got 54 people watching, guys. I'm going to drop in some breaks here. The Diamond Quad, again, that is going to be an absolute gem of a break. A third of the series is coming out in that break alone. There's only 12 boxes left, 4 of them coming out in that Diamond Quad, 5 to go in that Diamond Double. Would love to get that one done. And then how about the baseball break? We'll show some love. I haven't done one of these baseball breaks yet, so 4 to go on that single. We'll show some love to the baseball break as well. So let's keep it going, guys. We'll put Nico to the side and get ready for a jersey break. I got a whole bunch to trade for whoever hits that Ricky jersey. Richie wants the Ricky on that Canada Leaf. It's a Maple Leaf.
Ricky Widmer?
Yeah, it's a Ricky Widmer signed Maple Leaf jersey. Not a Ricky Williams pot jersey. For the Ravens, by the way, just for the record, whoever does win that jersey, it'll come from the AFC North. I know this is like a specialty jersey, but I believe it is technically a Baltimore Ravens jersey.
Yeah, it's a Ravens jersey.
So it will be an AFC North hit, just for the record. Get in the double, guys. Couldn't agree more. I want to see that brother versus brother action. Here we go. We got Kumar Patel. Good luck, Kumar, on your first break. We got Angie Nielsen. We got Trevor Massey chilling in the jerseys. Jason Daisy and Joshua McDaniel with the close. I mean, number for jersey number 1, technically, of the new series. 1 to 30 on the jerseys. Every single one is available. 2 licensed jerseys out there. So first come, first serve on the number, guys. Otherwise, we will take it to the wheel. Shout out to Ohio State last night, by the way. 34-23 win over Notre Dame to clinch a national title. And it's kind of weird because it's so like... people are so split on it. Because there are some people that are like... You know, they shouldn't have even been in the postseason. They finished 4th in the Big Ten. They lost to Michigan, whatever else. And other people on the exact opposite side where it's like, this is one of the best title runs ever because they had to go through Tennessee. They had to go through Oregon. They had to go through Texas and Notre Dame. That is tough. That is a tough stretch. And I kind of lean the latter, obviously. It was a very, very impressive run for Ohio State. And I think, if anything, it proves why we needed the 12-team or 8-team, 12-team, whatever it was, college football format.
I was going to say the exact same thing. It proves why we needed a 12-team playoff because, look, I mean, you saw Notre Dame even make it all the way there, and you saw, obviously, Ohio State win it all.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I couldn't agree more with that. Trevor did call the wheel. We're going to do 24.
Only thing we need to do is just
adjust the seating.
Adjust the seating, yeah.
Definitely. Definitely need to adjust the seating. But it's kind of weird because, again, it's like, do you even want the bye week? At least, like, based on 1 week or 1 college football playoff, 3 teams lost that had bye weeks, and the other one went to double overtime.
Well, that's the whole thing. 2 of those teams should have never had the bye.
That's true.
Boise State and Arizona State. Even though Arizona State made a really good game versus Texas, they should have never got the bye in the first place.
That's a good point. It could be having to do more with who the teams were that got the bye.
Yeah.
First one here for the victory formation, guys. Josh McDaniel in the NFC North, Kumar Patel in the NFC South. We got Angie Nielsen in the NFC East, looking for a Brian Dawkins licensed jersey. Trevor Massey, NFC West, looking for that Steve Young licensed jersey. Joshua McDaniel, AFC North, could be that Ricky Williams. Jason Daisy, AFC South. Josh McDaniel, AFC East. And Jason Daisy in the AFC West.
Kind of a dub by Indiana because their 2 losses were the 2 teams in the championship.
I was talking about that yesterday, and I really think that's coincidental more than anything else.
100% is, but
they had a great season. No
can harp on
disrespect.
that.
But I think if they played Oregon and Penn State, they would have lost both of those games too. But that's just my opinion. So close to a $30 gift card. I said 31 to 28. Oh, man, that was close.
yeah,
Let's do 24. William Byron.
that's right.
Jeff Gordon. Look at us go. We have a filler hit to start.
All right.
We have a Cowboy great here. How about Jay Novacek coming out? The great 84 of the Dallas Cowboys. I almost threw the jersey on the ground. Jay Novacek. That is the NFC East and Angie Nielsen grabbing her first W of the day. Congratulations,
Nice.
Angie. $28 paid. Nope, I was gonna say it's the inverse, but it's not even that. Less than what the jersey says is always good. Jay Novacek for Angie. And we are off and running that brand new jersey series. I had 35-21. I deserve it.
Brutal.
Oh, man. All I know is I had Ohio State -8.5. So I'll take it. With a bonus or a profit boost.
Oh, there you go.
The only thing I don't like about the profit boost, at least for me,
They
is
cap how much you
I'm
can
only
buy.
allowed to do $10. So it's
Yeah.
like I didn't really win that much money.
No.
I made money on hockey last night. I've been hot on
Oh, there
hockey
you go.
recently for
There
no
you go.
reason. The keys, I used to do this before and then I stopped, but I would live bet either the over or the spread when I know there's going to be a open net.
Okay.
So it's like the spread's
There you
1.5.
go.
It's
Yep.
like, yeah, okay. They're probably going to shoot for they're going to have an empty net here in a second.
There you go. Good strat.
It's either worked perfectly or it's bit me in the butt several times. So now that I've said it out loud, I probably should stop doing it.
Yeah, as soon as you speak it out loud, then it just never works
Yeah,
again.
right. The superstition kicks
Yeah.
in. So, Angie, congrats on Jay Novacek. Well, what is next, everybody?
I had a brutal beat the other day.
Oh, no.
I live bet Dallas. They were playing the Pelicans. I think they were plus like 300 when I live bet them. And then they go ahead. Spencer Dinwiddie lays it up, gets blocked. It was goaltending. They didn't call it. They had no more challenges, couldn't review it, and they lost the game. He would have made the layup to go up by 1 with like 3 seconds left.
God, that is a bad beat.
And it's brutal because it was goaltending.
Right.
They showed the replay and there's just nothing they could do about it, which makes no sense to me.
No, you should get it right if you can, right?
Yeah. If you can clearly see it was goaltending.
Can't they just have those like the NFL has now, where you have that like quick review? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's with the Texans now front and center here. Nico Collins. I was on the winning end of that spread with the 2 point or
Yeah.
the safety right at the end of the game. I was like literally texting my friend. I'm like, all right, I need a big kick return. And then he got the safety. I was like, or that
Yep.
works too.
Yeah, I had another bad one. I live bet Virginia. They were plus 900. They were up by 5 with 20 seconds left and lost.
What?
They were playing SMU. SMU hits a 3 to cut it to 2. And then Virginia goes down, misses both free throws. And then SMU goes down, hits a game-winning 3 with 1 second left.
I've got a story too. It's not nearly as brutal as that, but I will quickly answer Josh and Amanda Simmons here. First down Diamond Helmet Series, guys. We keep talking about it. I mean, everybody wants to
Yeah.
play this series. We keep asking what's left,
Get
and
in.
it is good, guys. I mean, it's a 2024 alternate speed flex here of Amon-Ra St. Brown with that blue visor.
Clean.
The Rob Gronkowski two-toned flex
Yep.
here with the black visor, that alternate logo. Creamsicle for the maybe best tight end to ever play the game. We've got Marshall Falk and Peyton Manning on that AMP Authentic. You can still double up with those two in the first down diamonds. And then that Rondé Barber as a secondary headliner, which could be paired up with this bad boy right here.
Get in, Craig. You know you're a Gronk magnet.
That's
No,
true.
nobody has won more Gronkowskis than Craig Crenshaw that I know of.
I bet he doesn't have one that looks like this either. What's up, Craig? Hope
Probably
you're doing
not.
well.
He
Uncle
probably has
Craig.
something similar, but yeah, probably nothing like exactly like that.
Yeah, I would recommend for sure, Craig, the diamonds. Again, it's part of the chase too.
Yeah.
You know, where you get into a chase wheel spin just for playing in that. We're 6 to go on the quad, 5 in the double. But with that being said, the vault's being slept on a little bit. We still got that McLaurin Robinson dual sign speed flex, the Adrian Peterson and the Brian Urlacher. There's only 7 boxes left, and we're leaving a speed flex out there. And then other than that, the practice squad, I would say, is every single photoed headliner besides that Nico Collins. I definitely passed it. Where'd it go? Here it is. Every single photoed headliner besides Nico Collins is still available. So everything you see in this picture, the Rondé Barber Flex, the Warren Sapp Authentic, the Dorsett Flex, Witten Flash Authentic, Prescott Flash Authentic. I think the only rep in this photo is the Steve Young.
Okay.
So what? 1, 2, 3 speed flexes, Dorsett, Barber, and Higgins. And then Witten, Lawrence, Sapp, Prescott, and Ray Lewis all in authentics. And then Steve Young on the rep. Plus the Antonio Gates jersey and the Aiden Hutchinson license jersey. So, yeah, there's a lot, man. Between the practice squad, the diamonds, and the vault. Fill the double first. Yeah, I mean, people are calling for it, man. I mean, we all know that's the series to play, right? But we're we're leaving it up right now. Let's go get it. I'll drop in both those links again because those are the closest ones, the double and the quad.
Yeah.
And I would hop in now. I mean, you never know when, somebody like Josh Andres is going to pop in the room and take up all those spots.
Ronnie-
So if you're
Ronnie
thinking about
Sayre.
it, if you're thinking about it and you're on the fence, it's probably the time to hop in and make sure you secure that spot because once we do the quad and the double, that's half the series gone.
Yeah.
That's left. We'll be down to 6 boxes.
We just saw one shark come in and Craig Crenshaw. They're smelling the blood in the water.
That's right.
Better
They're
watch out.
circling.
Yeah.
Because there are 3 hits in that series that could dethrone this right away.
Oh, yeah.
Between Amon Ra, the two-tone Rob Gronkowski, and the Peyton Manning. Yeah, I had a bet. It was only like plus 250, 300 on Michigan basketball. And they were up by 4 with like 5 seconds left. And they fouled him shooting a 3, and the guy made it.
Oh.
And he made the free throw. They went to overtime, and Michigan lost in overtime. I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
They're just kids.
It's the
They're
only
just
thing you
kids.
can't do. And it's like, I think the goal was, and it makes sense. Like
You're
some
just trying
teams,
to foul him before.
right? You want to foul them before, so they have to go to the line. But
But that's one of those, like, when you're up by 4. I get if they're up by 3.
yeah,
Kinda, then you maybe just foul them. But
no, it was so bad. Yeah, he tried to grab him, and he was going up and shooting at the same time. It was very clearly a foul, and he made it. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. He must have come out in something else. Gates in the Diamonds.
you're still there in the practice squad.
Practice squad.
It's a fresh practice squad, so I think he should still be there.
Yeah, this just came out. We are 3 boxes in. Yeah, that Antonio Gates jersey has not been hit yet. The Nico Collins Speed Flex is the only one. Other than that, I was looking at the winner sheet. I think it was Willis McGahee, LeGarrette Blount, and Quinnen Williams. Those were the 3 that got hit before we got on. And then we hit what did we hit? Nico, obviously, and then Lance Briggs
Lance Briggs, Wayne Corbett.
and Wayne Corbett. That's right. Oh, that was in the jerseys, but one way or another. 4 to go in that double diamonds, guys. So that is maybe looking like the next play. 4 to go there with 3 to go on the minis.
Yep, 3 to go now in that diamond double, so that's gonna happen.
It's going. 3 to go in the diamond double, guys. Bradley's in. Appreciate you, my man. Let's see some action. I saw yesterday the bad beat was, I don't remember who they were playing. I just saw it online, but it was North Texas and somebody else. And I don't remember the exact over-under, but let's just say it was 159. They're at 158 points, and North Texas was just dribbling it out, and they got a shot clock violation.
Oh, I saw
with
this.
0.5 seconds. It was East Carolina.
Yeah.
And they inbounced it and just shot it and made
right
it. Yeah. It was like a 3/4 court shot, and it went in. And it counted.
Speaking of 3, Josh Andres getting 3 spots, closing up the diamonds.
Told you it could happen. And there it goes. So diamond double is gone. Welcome in Josh Andres. And here we go. Diamond double on deck. The best break in the room, guys. We got Aaron in here. Good luck, Aaron. 2 spots. Bro is in there as well. The Bednars brothers getting this thing started. Good luck, fellas. Steven Remick hopping in. Bradley Williams pushing this break to get close. And then Josh Andres with the close. Appreciate everybody. Go ahead and drop me 2 numbers for diamond double number 1. Everybody in this break, by the way, for every spot you have, 2 entries into that Chase wheel spin for the diamonds and vault. Yes, it is. I went to get it, and it was already sold out. Well, the quad's still open and the singles, so got a couple of options. Knowing Craig, though, he's probably going to see what happens here, which makes sense. Thick meat to heat in the house. What's up, buddy? 21 and 28 coming up. 21 and 28 in the D-Mounds. What's up, all, from Josh? Hope you're doing well, Mr. Andres. No, it does make sense. 100%. 100%. Six clicks. Good luck, fellas. All right. So we got some big hits potentially coming into this Diamond series. We have got Josh Andres. He's asking, what are we chasing? One thing we're chasing in that NFC North is the Amon-Ra St. Brown 2024 Speed Flex with that blue visor. The NFC South, where you're also at, That two-toned Rob Gronkowski speed flex is still out there. Rondé Barber is in there as well. NFC East, you've also got as well. So Josh Andres' 3 spots go from the bottom to the top. Aaron Bednar's in the NFC West and the AFC North. Good luck in your first break, my guy. Steven Remick's in the AFC South. That is the location of Peyton Manning. And then we got Tyler Bednar's in the AFC East and Bradley Williams in the AFC West.
Nice.
Josh said I just buy blank.
I love it.
Oh, man.
Time to win a bear, Josh.
Yeah, right. Why is this huge? Every time I come in here, I'm like, why is they get it. You don't need to make it
No.
all on the bottom. It's fine. All right, here we go. 21 to 30, the Ricky Red box coming up. Pull out the Colt, says Steven. Let's see what happens. It is a, 1 in 12 chance that we're going to see Peyton Manning or Marshall Faulk. Could win them both right here, right now, right? He did win Montez yesterday. Well, maybe not Bears to start, but how about Lions? We've got David Montgomery coming out here.
Former bear. See?
Former Bear. That's right.
Perfect.
Current Lion, David Montgomery. That is the NFC North. Closer magic going to Josh Andres. We did warn that this could happen, right?
I wish he never left, man, because played for Iowa State. I went to Iowa State. It's the Knuckles.
I think it does say Knuckles. I was making
Yeah.
sure. I was going
Yeah.
to say it, and then I was like, I don't know if that's right.
Knuckles.
Knuckles. See, now you got to
Sonic
get a
and
Jahmyr
Knuckles.
Gibbs that says Sonic.
Yeah. Now, I was hyped when the Bears drafted him because I went to Iowa State, saw him play, and then Bears drafted him. Like, this is awesome.
Yeah, right? Instantly probably became one of your favorite players.
Yep, and then they got rid of him. We'll let him walk, I guess, in free agency, which I was not a fan of.
No. And he had a great season this year, man. I mean,
He's
both
been
of them.
great on Detroit.
Both of them. That knuckle inscription is cool. That knuckle
Yeah.
script is ugly. Yeah, it's he wrote it a little too quickly. I think it is cool. It's a good addition, but he could slow down on it a little bit. I'd agree with that. But yeah, it'd be cool to have a David Montgomery knuckles inscription and then
Jahmyr
add
Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs on the Sonic
You got
inscription.
to get a dual signed.
See, what they need now is they need to draft a third running back. And it's like, nobody saw this coming, but he's actually really good, and it's Shadow or something like that.
Yeah.
That was always my guy. That's the only reason I won.
Could be. You can maybe make Jameson Williams do it.
That's true. Yeah, he's kind of. I can see him as Shadow.
Yeah.
Maybe Amon-Ra St. Brown, which maybe we could see in this box right here. Obviously, that's what Josh is rooting for. 28 to 30 coming up. Is it time for Amon-Ra? Rob Gronkowski, Peyton Manning, full size authentic coming up. Ooh. This guy was top 5 in rushing in the regular season. How about the Carolina Panther grade on the Lunar Authentic? We got Chuba Hubbard.
There you go.
Chuba Hubbard, Josh Andres, NFC South. 2 dubs on Chuba Hubbard and David Montgomery.
Yeah. Great year. Panthers on the up now. And I love their Lunars.
Yeah, all Panthers memorabilia is really, really nice. Chuba Hubbard, we talked about this before. He's that guy that nobody drafts in fantasy leagues, but always ends up on your team, and he's always valuable.
Oh, yeah.
This year, I think people are going to draft him because he had a great year this year for Carolina. Up and coming offense, it seems like, and he's a big part of it. So Josh Andres comes in, hits that closer magic, and again, these were 2 filler hits, and it was 2 of the best running backs of the season this year. That's how good the Diamonds are, and they've gotten even better because we are down to the last 10 boxes, and we have 5 headliners left, including that Gronkowski, including Peyton Manning, and an Amon-Ra St. Brown speed flex. So there's plenty of big hits still out here, guys. Come get these diamonds.
This is what happens. You wait around, and the odds get better and better. And
Oh,
then
that's
boom.
cool. Josh said my son's a Sonic fan, so he'll love that.
Perfect. Oh, man, look at that. Josh getting 6 spots.
I want one with it, but I want one to be able to read it. Yeah, I feel that. That's what I'm saying. It's a sweet inscription. You can just slow down a little bit. David. So we're moving in the diamonds. That's not surprising.
I think I'm going to take down the single.
Probably not a bad idea. 2 doubles and a quad to close,
Yep.
potentially. So looking at the live breaks page, guys, we're sold out on the quad, so that's coming up in a matter of moments. I'm going to go ahead and drop in that double because, man, I'll tell you, if we are not seeing those hits in the quad, it is coming up here in that double box break. I bought the quad diamonds yesterday and keep watching the diamond doubles fill up. Well, good news, Josh and Amanda Simmons, the quad is full. And listen, you should actually be happy, right? Because the doubles have been filling up And we haven't hit the big stuff
Yeah.
right now. So it's coming down to this quad where we're going to see almost half of what's left. Very good chance, right, that we're going to see maybe all 3, maybe all 4 of the last headliners. We'll see what happens. This is a big, big break coming up right here, right now. And here it is. Josh Simmons, Patrick McCaw, and Josh Andres. Drop me 4 numbers for Diamond Quad number 1. Congrats, Thick Meat. No luck for the Bednars boys today. That's all right, man. Appreciate you guys playing. You never know, man. It could be coming up, right? It could be coming up. So, Josh has got 7, which I don't think we have. We do have 3 and 2, though. I don't think we have 13 either. We do have 2 and 3, though. 2, 3, 23, and 24. I think we've got all those. That looks correct. So 2, 3, 23, and 24. They both wanted 2 and 3, which we did have. That was called out by Josh and Amanda Simmons, but we didn't have 7 and 13. However, Josh Andres came in. He wanted 2 and 3, so you guys agree with that. And then he added 2 more eligible numbers, which is 23 and 24. So we should have, I think, 1, 4, 16, 22, 25, and 30 left. Yep, that sounds right. All right, cool. Let's do it, guys. And again, for those that are watching, if you're not in this break, I wouldn't leave anything to chance, man. Get 1 spot in that diamond double, maybe the diamond quad, because you never know, right? You never know if these are going to slip through the cracks. So here we go. 6 clicks, big randomization here. I think Josh is in a lot of the money spots. Josh Andres, that is. He is in that NFC North looking for the Amon-Ra St. Brown full-size speed flex. He's in the NFC South. That is the Rob Gronkowski speed flex and the Rondé Barber. Josh Simmons, been waiting for this break to happen, has a good division, the NFC East. Josh Andres, the NFC West, AFC North. Patrick McCaw, 1 spot in the AFC South, could win the Peyton Manning Authentic and the Marshall Falk Authentic. So he does have a good spot with 1 here. And then Josh Andres, the AFC East and AFC West. 4 boxes coming up. And I think is it a guarantee we're going to get a headliner here? It's pretty close if it isn't. 2 of 30.
Maybe not yet. No, not yet.
Not yet.
But basically.
2 of 30 here. We got the Rusty Wallace box.
Austin Citric.
Or Austin Cedric. Well, for Joshua Simmons, the patience has paid off in that NFC East. How about a former NFL MVP in 1983? I am, of course, talking about Joe Theismann.
Thiesman?
Nope, don't do it.
Theismann?
Don't do it. Joshua Simmons, NFC East, winning Joe Theismann.
There are a lot of stories about this guy.
I haven't heard any, and I don't want to. He was a great, great football player that had a bad ending to his career, and that's all.
Yeah, they always, every time The Blind Side comes on, just right away they got to show it.
Yeah, right? You're just like, oh, God. I can't even watch The Blind Side anymore now, knowing, like, everything we know. It's like it was such a
That's
feel-good
fair.
movie. Now I'm like, well, let's go, says Josh, right? Great start, man.
Yeah, Patrick McCaw won like 3 straight NBA championships.
NBA superstar Patrick
Yeah.
McCaw.
I think he won 2 with the Warriors and then 1 with the Cavs.
Modern day Robert Horry,
Yeah.
except even worse. No offense. Patrick, I mean, you make it to the NBA, you're a good basketball player. I just mean on a spectrum, obviously. It's just not the same without Common. Well, sorry. Sorry. Not sorry. All right, so 2 and now 3, the Race Hail and Praisedale box coming up. Hit another filler, so things are getting interesting. Things are getting interesting. We got a full-size authentic here in the Race Hail Praisedale box. We're back like we never left. How about Josh Andres winning
go.
Chicago Bears? We got DeAndre Swift on a Flash Authentic. The Star
Perfect.
Bears running back. Look at us. Me and DeAndre are matching today with the orange. Josh Andres in the NFC North.
Let's go. There you go,
DeAndre
Josh.
for Andres.
Yeah.
Oh no, Common Colin has taken away your stories.
Gotta love that.
That's every time there's Warren Moon and Joe Theismann, I'm like, I have to pull them now.
Staying away.
I
Staying
need to pull
away.
them now.
Oh, I'm glad Josh got his bear of the day.
Yep,
Beautiful
got
thing.
that out of the way. He's got
Yep,
a cowboy,
yep.
or he's got a lion. He's got a bear.
That means he's going to get one of the speed flexes. It just always happens.
That's usually how it works. And for everybody
beautiful
else,
thing.
I do want to point out, we're down to, after we're done with this quad, we're going to have 6 boxes left, right?
Oh.
Guaranteed, because there's only 2 boxes left. Either Manning, Gronkowski, or Amon-Ra. At least one of those is going to the last 6 boxes.
Yeah. Hop in. Simple as that.
And Marshall Falk.
I do love the Bears flash.
It's a good one. Son of a bee, he said. Packer fan winning Bears. What's new? 2 left here in the quad. Here comes a Jim Kelly. That's right. He does need to get back on his Bills
that's
run.
right.
I'm guessing Thurman Thomas.
Ooh. Maybe Andre Reed.
We've got the Bubba Wallace box, right? Number 23. These 2 called out by Josh Andres. 23. Here we go. Full size authentic helmet. What are you doing? Where do you go? Good God. Oh my God. It's like the script was written, Alex. How about Amari Cooper on the Slate Authentic Buffalo Bill coming out, and Josh Andres taking the dub. Man, we are dodging right now in the diamonds, guys. Now, with the last 6 boxes guaranteed, 3 photoed headliners are going to be in there, right? 3 photoed headliners, and at least 2 of them are going to be Amon-Ra, Rob Gronkowski, and or Peyton Manning. Just putting that out there, man. Those last 6 boxes are going to be fire. Make sure you guys are hopping in.
The double's closed, so only the quad's available.
Baby, baby.
It happens just like that, guys. That's why you don't sit around and wait.
He got the bill. He said, Jesus. Oh, that Cooper is cool, says Tyler. Yeah, it is cool. The president acknowledging Amari Cooper. He's playing in the AFC Championship game. I'm just saying, you never know. They beat the Bill or the Chiefs, go to the Super Bowl. Maybe Amari Cooper balls, gets himself a Super Bowl MVP or something.
Why not?
We've seen weirder things happen. R.I.P. Jacoby Jones.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if did he win the Super Bowl MVP?
No.
He should have, though, because he was a baller in that Super
Did
Bowl.
Ray Lewis win it?
I think Flacco won it.
Did Flacco win it? Oh,
I'm
God,
not
it's
100%
stuck.
sure.
We actually have a helmet with both of those guys, Ray Lewis and Flacco, and it says Super Bowl MVP. I don't know which one wrote it.
Yeah, I think it was Flacco. That's my official guess, but I'm not 100% sure. It's weird how non-existent he is on the Bills. It really is.
He'll be there when they need him.
Yeah, I'm also wondering, I know he's been there a while now, but like a full training camp and off season.
Yeah.
I think that'll help
I
too.
think they're just playing very conservative right now.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
trying not to make mistakes. You can't do that against the Chiefs, though. I will say that. You gotta.
Gotta play to win against them.
Yeah.
Last one of the quad. Well, I guess you called it. He needed a couple of sacrifices to get this
There it
one.
is.
How
Oh,
about
my
the Speed
God.
Flex? The best alternate helmet in the game. It is Amon-Ra St. Brown on the 2024 alternate. Look at the blue visor to go with this thing. That is disgusting in the best way. Absolutely gorgeous. It all paid off in the end. The Joshes sweep the break. Congratulations, Josh Andres, though, on one of the best wide receivers in the game, and he looks very, very good in blue. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Beautiful.
There you go, Josh. That's all you had to do. Just sacrifice a bear to win a lion.
Yep, get a bill, too. You got to do what you got to do sometimes. Man, that is so sick, dude. It is. The blue, it looks better in person, too.
Yeah, that's my favorite Lions helmet for sure.
And the blue visor
The blue
to go
visor
with
goes
it.
clean
I
with
mean,
it.
my God.
I debate if I want a blue or black visor with it because it's like I think the black goes good with the helmet, but I like the blue mixed in with the black face mask.
Yeah, well, I didn't see it, but there was one in the vault that had a black visor, at the
so
same
it's kind of
time.
like, which one do you like better?
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning blue personally, but I do get what you mean. It kind of accents a little bit better with the black, but the blue on blue is too cool. You guys saw him. I mean, you guys let me know. Which one do you guys like more? Regardless, I love the player. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And then also that blue visor. We also have the light blue visor, kind of. I think I like the dark one better with that helmet.
I think so too. That's a sick hit. I have to tell the story at least once. I have one story I tell in this room about Amon-Ra St. Brown, but you know, I was high on Amon-Ra St. Brown right from the beginning because in every single fantasy league I was in, I drafted Amon-Ra St. Brown with my last pick when he was a rookie. And everybody said, who is that? Literally every single league. It was different people. And they were all like, who? And I'm like, just wait. Just wait. Now, to humble myself, I did drop Amon-Ra St. Brown in most of those leagues, but I had a good feeling about Amon-Ra St. Brown from the very beginning, and this dude has definitely provided absolutely one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, and this helmet is.
I was gonna say I was reverse. I didn't draft him, but I picked him up in like 2 of my leagues halfway through the season, and then he popped off at the end.
Yeah, he wasn't doing anything, and then I was like, I dropped him in about 80% of my leagues, and then 2 weeks later he started going crazy, and I was like, why did I get rid of him? I should have just kept it. Nice hit, Josh, from Chris. Love that from Steven. Nasty lid from Richie. Richie missing a Joe Burrow if you have one up for trade. Ooh, got to get Joe B back in here for
We be.
Mr. Andres. I'm sure he'll be in the room sooner rather than later, right? So, guys, going to the last 6 boxes, we've got a Peyton Manning Amp Authentic. We got a Indy Knights Authentic of Marshall Faulk. And we have that two-tone Rob Gronkowski Flex. We also have Rondé Barber. So 4 of the last 6 are headliners. And they're double-up opportunities, right? Marshall Faulk and Peyton Manning, and then Rob Gronkowski and Rondé Barber. So make sure you guys are hopping in, taking advantage of that. You could win multiple helmets. And I know the double is sold out. We have somebody in the quad, so that quad is going to be the last one. And again, I will quickly show this off because these 2 helmets right here, Rob Gronkowski and Peyton Manning, both still alive in this one, as well as that Marshall Faulk. You can win Manning with Faulk. You can win Gronk with Rondé. So got a couple of options. Double is going to be telling. At the very least, though, there's going to be 2 headliners in the last quad box break, right? So Alex is getting that list finalized, and we will do the second double of the show in that one. Good break, Mr. Meat, said the president. Good story from Jay August. I don't know if that's sarcasm because I never know with my man Jay August. But regardless, thank you. I'm gonna assume it's not and just say thank you. He was just such a stud at USC, even, man, and was just flying under the radar.
USC kind of underrated for the wide receivers. They've been popping off.
I love too the story when him and his brother were playing against each other, and in pregame or whatever, they were like, "Hey, mom wants a picture." I don't remember which one said it to who.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Right now?" And he's like, "Yeah, mom wants it. I don't know what to say." It's like it was such a brother interaction.
Yeah.
It's just like I definitely how we like me and my brother behave. So it was kind of fun to see that. Only story I need is about 30 minutes long about Joe the Theismann. No, you're not getting that from me. The fact that you've heard it, Jay August, you're going to hear it a lot more. So, all right, we got Robert Prack, Steven Remick, and Josh Andres. Just traded my Burrow Flex 2 days ago, man. I got this to Jamar Chase on a Salute to Service 2 Flex. Very nice. It's a pretty even trade, I would say. Draw me 2 numbers for Diamond Double number 2. So what do we got? We got 1, 4, 16, 22, 25, and 30. And we're doing 22 and 30.
All right.
Robert got in there a little late with 25 and 30. It is going to be 22 and 30. 22 and 30. So good luck, fellas. Robert down to Josh. Anybody got a Buckeyes lid they want to sell? Yeah, congratulations again, Mr. Bednarz. I'm guessing there were some Buckeyes in that college series last night. I'm not 100% sure.
I think there was at least a couple. I know I saw Terry McLaurin.
Oh, that's nice. 4, 5, and 6. Did this get interesting? It did not, at least on the headliner side of things. So, if a headliner is coming out in this break, it's going to Josh Andres. He is in the NFC South, and he is in the AFC South. Those are the 2 locations with Marshall Faulk and Peyton Manning in the AFC South, Rob Gronkowski and Rondé Barber in the NFC South. Everybody else looking for fillers, including Josh. He's back in the NFC North looking for a Packer filler. He's also in the NFC East. Robert Prax in the NFC West. Josh Andres, AFC North, AFC South. Steven Remick, AFC East. And then Josh Andres in the AFC West. Colin can't even spell, says David. Oh, no. Thanks. And what's up, Latino Heat?
Hey, David.
Tyler, I have a Troy Smith rep and a Cam Hayward rep. There you go. For the president, I have a Will Howard. Ooh, number /5 auto card. That's pretty sweet. Let's go headliners.
As the Saints insider that you are, David, feelings of Dennis Allen as only a DC?
Good question. I was too late to the party last time. 22 of 30 coming up, guys. This could be a massive double box break. Starting with the Joey Logano box. Joey Logano box. Full-size authentic helmet. Well, we have one of the headliners coming out here. How about on the Indy Knights full-size authentic? One of the best running backs to ever play the game. That is Marshall Faulk. Josh Andres, AFC South, taking down Marshall Faulk.
Step one.
That's right. Step one, either getting that Peyton Manning. He is also in the area for Rondé and the Rob Gronkowski. But Marshall Faulk, 2003 MVP, Madden cover athlete at that point. He's just one of the best to ever do it, period. He's the first great running back I can remember growing up. Great hit on Marshall Faulk.
Yeah, it was kind of the same feeling I was having about him, David.
He'll be solid if you keep him on defense. He can't do anything else, though. Well, we were just talking about that, right? Coaches that are really good at one thing, but once you put him as a head coach, it's like, oof, maybe not. And that's fine, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, look at Steve Spagnuolo. It's like he's fit right in just being a defensive coordinator. Been just fine. One of the other Colts lid said, Josh, well, man, maybe you'll get it, right? There's still one more in this double box break. We'll throw in Marshall for now. Huge Marshall Faulk fan. Maybe it's this one right here. What is in the last box numerically of this series? 30 of 30. I don't know if I have a 30. No. The no NASCAR number box. Number 30. What do we got? What do we got? Is it time for Manning? Is it time for Gronk? Is it time for something in between? Full-size authentic coming out. Well, we called it a possibility, and it is happening. How about on the AMP Authentic? The man with more MVPs than anybody in NFL history. One of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game. Peyton Manning on the Colts AMP. AFC South, Josh Andres, 6 of the 8 spots, and he only needed 1 to pull Peyton Manning.
That's what he does.
That's not Peyton Manning.
Oh, it's not?
Or debating Manning. Peyton Manning on the AMP Authentic. He's got a great looking autograph too. That's beautiful, man. Josh, congratulations. Coming in here and doing Andres things. Had to do the sacrifice with the Bills, had to do the sacrifice with the Bears, but he made it happen with Peyton Manning. Love the amp lids, right? Not a lot of them coming through this room. It's nice when we get one,
very clean.
Especially when it's signed
I like
by
the amps.
Peyton Manning, right?
They're
Yeah, the
cool.
Colts one is cool too. Really big on the horseshoe. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be in the house Peyton Manning built in 2 weeks, I think, for Royal Rumble.
There you go.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Who do you have for the Kick of Destiny?
What?
Have you seen that? The Kick of Destiny? Did you do it last year with Rob Gronkowski? Who's going to the quad, by the way? And somebody's going to double up and win Rondé Barber?
I see what you did there.
Yeah. But it's Peyton versus Eli in the Kick of Destiny. And you can bet on it on FanDuel. It's free.
Seriously?
Yeah, and you win a share of like $1 million or something.
Oh.
I won I think $6.
Nice.
I bet on Rob missing.
Oh,
But I think this time it's either you bet on Eli or Peyton.
We'll go with Peyton.
I went with Eli just because I feel like he's got that younger brother. Like I feel like Eli's like in the backyard kicking.
Now,
right
if it was Eli versus Tom Brady, I would go with Eli.
Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks, fellas. I'll watch for a bit so others can win, says Josh. Well, that's not a winner's mentality.
At least get in the quad for Gronk.
Yeah, right? Got to have the opportunity. But, man, that's nice. That is nice. So, guys, again, this quad box break in the diamonds. Guaranteed. I mean, one of the best looking helmets in this series. Two-tone Speed Flex Rob Gronkowski with the creamsicle logo. One of the best tight ends to ever play the game. And a guy that doesn't come through this break room all that often, to be honest with you. Wish we got more Gronk, but definitely not like this. And again, somebody is going to also win the last secondary headliner, Rondé Barber. That's going to be a Buccaneer hit. So if you get that NFC South, I mean, $384 to get Rondé Barber and Rob Gronkowski, it's a hell of a deal, right?
Yeah.
2 headliners left in the final quad box break, guys. Let's go get it done. Looks
Now
like
we have a jersey.
I was about to say, it looks like we do have a break full, which will work. Here we go. It's also still a part of the chase as long as we're doing it during the show.
Yeah. 2 to go in the minis. Look at that. All the blues.
Yeah, right? Look at all the AFC South, too.
Yeah.
Heavy representation.
How about that?
Daniel Bruckenhofer, welcome to the break room, my man. Good luck in your first one, as well as Kevin Johnson. We got Chad Winnan, Ben Schmidt, Dustin Knowles, Dan Holtgren, and Josh McDaniels. Drop me a number. If I can do this. A number for jersey number 2. Jersey number 2. Coming up. And then you said the minis are probably on deck.
Yeah.
Scroll on down and drop in that mini link, guys. 2 to go. 2 to go. Red zone and in the minis. Again, we're down to the last 6 boxes, too. So, Antonio Gates, T. Higgins, Chris Carter, and Thurman Thomas.
All right, Josh, we'll get that written up. Chris Ripka is getting the Amari Cooper.
We got a trade?
I believe so.
Here it is. Gift the Amari Cooper slate to Chris Ripka. Perfect. Don't take a break, Josh. Fill up the double practice squad with me. Josh versus Josh. I like that. Double practice squad. I can drop that in there as well. If I can find it. I can't find anything today.
No.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry. It's at the very top. I'm like not used to it being up there. So Chad wants 3. And that should work. Thank you, Chad. The Raise Hail, Praise Dale box coming up in box 3. So here we go, guys. Good luck. 6 clicks for some NFL divisions. Dan down to Dan. Different Dan. Dan and Daniel. Dan Holtgren is in the NFC North. Josh McDaniel in the end. Man, we've got Dan Holtgren, we've got Daniel Bruckenhofer, and we have Josh McDaniel.
Oh.
We have 3 different forms of Daniel in this break. Dan Holtgren, NFC North. Josh McDaniel, NFC South. Kevin Johnson, first time in the room in the NFC East, could be walking home with a licensed jersey of Brian Dawkins. Chad Winnan, NFC West, could be walking home with a licensed jersey of Steve Young. Ben Schmidt, AFC North. Chad Winnan, AFC South. Dustin Knowles, AFC East. And Daniel Bruckenhofer in the AFC West. Left in the vault, Josh. There's only 7 boxes. 3 headliners, including that Terry McLaurin and Brian Robinson dual signed Speedflex, Adrian Peterson, and Brian Urlacher. So you can double up in that NFC North with AP and Brian Urlacher, and then that Terry McLaurin, Brian Robinson flex. Also for your viewing pleasure, 1 more Vault Key as well. Vault Key C, which is $100. Race Hail, Praise Dale with number 3. How about a headliner to get us started in the jerseys? One of my favorite running backs back in the day growing up. How about Maurice Jones-Drew? Love the teal of the Jacksonville Jaguars. That is a beautiful jersey of Mojo. AFC South, Chad Whitten. Very, very nice hit on Maurice Jones-Drew. He wasn't before your time, right?
I remember MJD. He was one of my favorite running backs for sure.
Dude, he's so small, but like so powerful.
Yeah.
He's like a little bowling ball running through there. Dude was only 5'7", 210 pounds, but my goodness.
Kind of like an era of that, like the short, stumpy running backs, honestly.
He was one of the best running backs in football from 2009 to 2011. 1391 and 15 touchdowns in 2009, 1324 and 5 in 2010, and then 1,600 yards in 2011. Led the league in rushing.
It was like him, Ray Rice and Doug Martin, Devontae Freeman.
Yeah. Michael Turner, Steven Jackson. What an era. I mean, still he had like Adrian Peterson was running crazy still. Oh, yeah. It was. I mean, even Darren Sproles, he wasn't quite the same kind of back, but that's beautiful, man. Love the look of the jersey, too. That's a great color. Congratulations, Chad. Chad wanted the Ricky, but hey, started off with Mojo. Maybe somebody will trade you at the end of the day. And Tyler wants to know, Josh, if he can shoot you an email about the Buckeye lids.
No, Kyle got us down to 3 in that quad for the Diamonds.
Oh, nice. So 3 to go, guys.
Yeah.
Brand new Diamond Series once that one's out of the room. And we're still looking for one of the biggest headliners of that series with Rob Gronkowski. So don't sleep, man. Guaranteed coming out. And you can win Rondé Barber on top of it. Somebody is going to do that because they are guaranteed both in that one. No problem, Chad. Congratulations. I know that link says single box break, Josh. It actually is the double. I don't know why the link says single, but that was the link for the double box break. Sometimes our links do that.
Yeah. I think it's like when we duplicate it
Yeah.
type of thing. It's a Shopify thing, not us.
Shopify. Absolutely, brother, from Josh. There you go. So he's going to hook you up, Tyler. Be good to go. Thank you, Mr. Telez. Okay.
Yeah, fantasy stud MJD. Get a lot of touchdowns too, I feel
He's
like.
so good, man. That era of running backs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
fun.
easy for me because it's like that's my era. It's probably your era too. Like all those dudes back in the day.
Yep.
Even like one of my favorite running backs growing up. We never had him in the break room. It'd be kind of fun to get him in like a jersey or something. Cadillac Williams.
Oh,
That dude
I
was
feel like
so
we have. We
electric.
haven't- Maybe on a slab back
Yeah,
in the day.
Cadillac Williams was so electric. And he didn't have like a great career by any means, but his rookie year, he had 1,100 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Oh, Josh Andreas wants to practice squad double.
Oh, look at him helping out. Sold out on the practice squad double, guys. I'm going to drop in this diamond link. We got 45 people watching. Just making sure y'all are awake on this. There are 3 spots to go on the last diamond quad of this series, and it is not for nothing. A Rob Gronkowski 2-tone speed flex with the creamsicle logo. The black visor is coming out in this break. If you get the NFC South, literally for $384, that is very much a fraction of the cost of what this bad boy is worth. You are getting that. Not to mention, if that's not enough, you're going to get Rondé Barber as well. And there will be 2 other winners, or it could be the same person 4 times. That'd be kind of ridiculous, but weirder things have happened. But this bad boy is still alive, and the Rondé Barber. Somebody is going to win them both, guys. Make
Yeah.
sure you hop in.
Those are some great ones too. Jamal Charles, Chris Johnson.
Yes. Gosh, Jamar Charles was so
The
good.
season of Peyton Hillis.
Rudy Johnson was good back in the day. Corey Dillon, obviously.
I always loved Thomas Jones for my Bears.
Mm-hmm.
And they,
Matt Forte.
yeah. Oh, Matt Forte was my guy.
Matt Forte was excellent.
Underrated for
It's
sure.
a Josh v. Josh here. I put Dortmy 2 numbers, but you get it.
I mean, Todd Gurley for those like 5 years.
Oh my God, yeah. He was on pace to being one of the best running backs ever.
Yeah.
And
Just had, like, arthritis in his
caught up
legs.
with him. Richie's got some stuff for trade if anybody wants to hit him up. I'm trying to think who else, like kind of off
Obviously
the wall
beast,
ones.
Beast mode, obviously. Off the wall ones.
Like
I
I
remember-
thought of Chris Ivory immediately, and he was not.
Yeah, I
He was
remember
okay.
for Packers fans out there when they won the Super Bowl, Ryan Grant.
Ryan
was
Grant,
really
yeah.
good.
Ryan Grant was dope. I loved Amon Green before him.
I mean, for the Jets, like Bilal Powell every other year.
What about Work Done? That dude was
Work
good.
Done, yeah.
That'd be. We don't get him in the break room. He would be great. And TJ
Yeah, not too
Duckett,
often.
the other one.
Oh, TJ Duckett was up.
Sean
monster.
Alexander,
I know
obviously.
they were. Ed Reed was like on a podcast or something because they were just asking him like, how would you like try and tackle Derrick Henry? He's like, well, Duckett and Jerome Bettis I would have to tackle, and I would say it might be worse.
Yeah, true. TJ Duckett was a big
Yeah.
dude. It was fun watching him and Work Done at the same time because it'd just be Work like, just like a gazelle getting through, breaking tackles, and then just
Thank
hand it to TJ Duckett for 2 yards to get the first down.
Thank you, Craig.
We're going to do 3 and 7, by the way. Oh, we close it?
He closed it. He's Craig Crenshaw.
I gave him a kiss through the mic. Is that inappropriate?
It's Craig.
It's fine. Good luck, Mr. Crenshaw. The Diamond Quad, the last Diamond Quad of the series is coming up. 6 clicks here, though, for the practice squad. Let's see where Josh Simmons ends up, and it is at the very top. They're literally going in or coming out the way they went in. Josh Simmons in the NFC North, and Josh Andreas the entire control of the AFC, plus the NFC South, East, and West. So what is Josh Simmons in line for, if anything, here? I don't know if we have any. Oh, Aiden Hutchinson on that license jersey. And I think that's it as far as the photoed headliners. So,
Caleb Williams in the new Diamonds, huh?
ooh, Caleb in the new Diamonds. Have to take a peek at that. For the 3rd time today, the Raise Hail Praise Dale box coming up. 3 of 30 in the practice squad.
Popping off. Yeah, Forte was awesome. Really good receiving back too.
Dang, I really wanted that Steve Young in memory for my brother. Oh. Well, hey, man, he might not be going this round. You never know. Who is this? Oh, I've seen this guy a couple of times now. Again, it's kind of crazy because you think about this team, and there are so many absolute legends on the defensive side of the ball, And I bet they get together every year to celebrate this Super Bowl. And this dude will always have it over them that he was the Super Bowl MVP. Dexter Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Dexter Jackson on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers mini helmet. That's Josh Andres in the NFC South. I mean, think about it. They had John Lynch. They had Derek Brooks. They had Rondé Barber, who's still available in that diamond quad. They had Warren Sapp. But nope, Dexter Johnson.
It's kind of exactly like
Dexter Jackson, excuse me.
Dexter Jackson. It's kind of exactly like KJ Wright winning it for the Seahawks.
Oh, my God. Yeah, exactly. With the Legion of Boom.
Yeah,
and,
Legion of Boom, Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch.
Priest Holmes is also a great call. That dude was so good. It's one of my favorite running backs of all time. Another guy we don't see in the break room. I wish we did. Priest Holmes was a dog. That's my favorite thing. It's just naming dudes, especially the running backs
What you
in
gotta
that
do.
era.
There's nothing
Remember,
more
like
fun.
Cedric Benson was good. R.I.P.
Yeah, he was with the Bears. Had a couple good seasons with the Bengals.
He had a couple all right years with the Bears.
I always liked. I remember I took him one year with C.J. Spiller.
Oh yeah, C.J. Spiller.
C.J. Spiller.
Yeah.
Alfred Morris.
Yeah. Some dudes. What about like Felix Jones?
Felix Jones.
D'Angelo
there we
Williams
go.
was good.
Oh, I love D'Angelo Williams. Him and Jonathan Stewart with the Panthers.
Yeah, right. It was fun to watch.
Dogs.
Marion Barber, R.I.P.
Man,
All right, let's get serious because we got a full-size helmet coming up here.
not just a full size. It looks like.
Hey, it's looking like an authentic. Well, Josh Andres, how about 7 spots? And once again, you only needed one. The NFC South doubling up. We got a creamsicle, and we've got Rondé Barber with that black visor. How about it? Have a day, Josh Andres.
It's what he does, man. It's what he does.
Rondé Barber Speed Flex coming out. The beautiful creamsicle. One of the best cornerbacks to ever play the game and teammates of Dexter Jackson. So you got both those guys. Hall of Famer a couple of years ago. Well-deserved, I would say. Very, very nice. One of the best helmets in the game, that creamsicle for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. About to see another one here in that diamond quad.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Josh. Sick. All right. Fred Taylor. Oh, yeah, he was a dude. That guy we do get in the break room.
That guy, yeah, we definitely get plenty of him. Let's see.
We got room for Rondé, right? For now?
For now.
Yeah, I think we'll have our desk once we get oh boy. Got to be one of the best helmets ever, right? Yeah, honestly, it was my favorite helmet. This is what I would say my favorite alternate was until the Lions introduced this one this year.
Yeah.
I like this one more now, but these are my two favorites. The creamsicle and the 2024 Lions alternate, but this blue is just next level. It's so clean. So for me, I lean the Amon-Ra St. Brown, or at least the Lions, but that creamsicle, 100%. The other one I really love is the Patriots old school, with that, with the Patriot actually snapping the ball. That one's pretty sweet. Shall we close up this Diamond Series, guys? Brand new Diamond Series is in the room, but we got Stephen Plecky, Kyle Cassius, and Craig Crenshaw with the close. Guys, we don't need the numbers. We know what for we're doing. I will ask, though, how do you guys want to do the break? I'll leave it up to the customers. If not, we'll do it the normal way. But we can either open up the 4 boxes first, or we can randomize like normal and then open up the 4 boxes. While you guys give me an answer, let's go ahead and look at this brand new Diamond Helmet Series. Look at all of this. Caleb Williams, 2024 #1 pick on the Chicago Bears, full-size authentic. A lot of value on this thing already. It's a gorgeous lid. Bear standard, and he's only going to get better from here. Caleb Williams, a lot of potential value on that one. That Kyler Murray is sick next to it. This visor pops. It's an elite. That's going to be even more. That's sweet. Roger Staubach available on this. Roger the Dodger. How about Peyton Manning on a beautiful kind of military appreciation helmet, I guess I'll call it, for Peyton Manning. We got TJ Watt and AJ Brown and Ed Reed Speed Flex located in this one. Emmitt Smith, Jamar Chase on a Hydro Speed Flex, and Aaron Donald. So brand new shotgun diamond helmets, all set of new headliners. Big helmets in this one as well, guys. So everything is available. We got Alvin Kamara, Hines Ward, Sauce Gardner, and DJ Moore. Look at the American flag rip on the other side of this thing. It is beautiful. Hydro Flex, Jamar Chase. Triple Crown winner, like Alex said, this season. And this is a very interesting Kyler Murray lid. I love it. Love Kyler, too. I think proved a lot of people wrong this season. It's the Arizona Cardinals starting quarterback. AFL Patriots is cool too. The Oilers is great. Absolutely. Craig said normal, so we're going to do normal. Sounds good. So no need for the boxes. I'm going to go ahead and relabel the diamonds here 1 to 30, and we're going to find out right away who is taking home the Rob Gronkowski and the Rondé Barber. Steven with 1, Kyle with 4, Craig with 3. Good luck, gentlemen. Let's take this to the randomizer for 6 clicks. Three, 4, 5, 6th, and final click. It is going to be the man with the most spots, Kyle Cassius. He is in the NFC South, and he should be taking home Rondé Barber and that beautiful Rob Gronkowski. But we do have 2 other lids that are in this series. Kyle Cassius also has the NFC North. Craig has the NFC East and NFC West. Kyle Cassius in the AFC North. Craig Crenshaw, AFC South. Stephen Plecky, AFC East. And Kyle Cassius in the AFC West. Let's get the party started. Box number 1. The who box?
Ross Chastain.
Beautiful. Ross Chastain box was the first box of the series, hiding out one of the top helmets of the series. And the answer is, oh yes, how about it? The two-toned Speed Flex with that alternate logo, back-to-back creamsicle bucks coming out in the break room, and we've got ourselves Rob Gronkowski. Kyle Cassius in the NFC South. What a hit, man. One of the top hits today for sure, and it is beautiful. What do you think? You like the creamsicle the best for throwbacks, or?
I think so.
Gosh, it's nice.
That thing is sweet.
You've claimed maybe the best tight end of all time in his prime, and it's hard to say
I would say
otherwise.
so, yeah.
He did a lot of work with Tampa Bay, too. I mean, obviously got another Super Bowl there.
Yeah.
Followed his man, Tom Brady, everywhere he went. Now doing great work as an analyst. That is a great hit. Kyle hopping in at the right time and taking down one of the biggest helmets of the series. Congratulations.
I honestly think he would have still kept playing if Brady did. They retired the same year, or was actually Gronk the year before?
That's a good question. I think the same year, but I'm not 100% sure. You might be right.
Let's see. Tom Brady's last year, 2022.
Best tight end for sure, says Richie. Obviously, as a Patriots fan, did feel that way.
So it was the year before.
That he retired?
Yeah, so he retired for 1 year, came back to play with Tom for 2 years, and then he retired finally.
Need that from Sean. My lord, congrats from Kyle. Or the president, excuse me. Best tight end for sure. Any more Jaden Daniel helmets out there, or just the one that was picked yesterday? No more Jaden Daniels as it sits, but generally speaking, we've said this before, it almost kind of comes in waves. So if you just saw Jaden Daniels and we haven't had him in a while, we're probably going to see Jaden Daniels in the room sooner rather than later. So, excuse me?
That's a good one with him.
I don't even get it. Does that have something to do with his inauguration?
I'm sure.
All right.
I know he's.
Well, we got our 6 right now.
He's making the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America.
Okay. Things that matter happening in the Oval Office right now. Didn't they retire together and then Brady changed his mind and played one more year?
There was false report that Brady was retiring,
And then,
he like came out. He's like, nope.
Yeah, and then he lost his marriage. I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even without being a Pats guy, his ability was off the charts. His reach and strength were unmatched. I agree. I mean, the dude was built to be a tight end, and obviously getting to play with the best quarterback of all time certainly helps as well. But that's why we're seeing a lot of great from Travis Kelce. He's great regardless, but him, Tony Gonzalez, Travis Kelce, I think are the 3 best.
Yeah.
All right, we know Rondé's in here, so Kyle's going to get at least one more dub. The question is he in box 4, or is it going to be somebody else this time around? 2 more filler hits as well. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Jeez. Well, this is pretty good, man, for a filler hit. I mean, one of the best wide receivers in the game and one of the best alternate helmets in the game at that, too. The white tiger look for the Cincinnati Bengals. We got T. Higgins, Kyle Cassius, not done yet. Guaranteeing he's going to win at least 3 of the 4 of the squad. Not too bad. On T. Higgins. Full-size authentic coming your way.
Yeah, Bengals got to resign this guy. I think they're going to actually get it done.
You think so?
I think Burrow is willing to take a pay cut, to at least keep him.
Be nice to have. I mean, it's weird that both the wide receivers are kind of like, I want to get paid. I want to get paid. I want to get paid.
They both deserve it.
And they both deserve it.
Especially
You're
Jamar
100%
Chase.
right.
Jamar Chase first, then definitely, obviously, T. Higgins as well.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope because they really need offensive line help still too. And it's like you got to
They
go
need
pay money to get
defensive
that.
help, honestly, more than
They
anything.
need a lot of help.
I think the offensive line is good enough.
I think it sucks. But the
I mean,
defense was really
they still
bad.
put up top 5 in points.
Yeah, but I don't know how much that has to do with the offensive line and how much it has to do with. Although, I mean, Chase Brown had a pretty good year.
Yeah.
Running the ball, but
I think and especially if you have a good defense, it'll just help overall.
their defense was really bad
Yeah.
last year.
got
They
a
were
little,
playing
got
shootouts
a
every game.
little bit better at the end of the season, but they were horrible in the beginning.
Definitely would agree with that. All right, authentic. And then one more of this diamond, and we are closed. We are going to have at least one other winner here. We got a 3.0 salute to service of a 10,000-yard rusher on the Miami Dolphin 3.0 salute to service. How about Ricky Williams?
There we go.
Stephen Plecky in the AFC East. One spot in the quad, taking down Ricky Williams.
Very nice.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The Gronk went to Kyle Cassius, Ben Harris. Just happened. The last quad of the series featuring Rob Gronkowski, and it should be Rondé Barber in that last one. But that's a really nice Ricky Williams. 3.0 salute. I think the first time I've seen Miami on the 3.0 salute.
Yeah, I actually think their DC is pretty solid, to be honest. I know they didn't have the best year defensively, but if you look for the previous years, especially in the playoffs, he's a pretty good DC. I think it's more the talent. It kind of lets some guys walk. Have some younger guys who haven't been that good.
It's like that sometimes, man.
He's a pretty well-respected guy around the league as a DC.
Well, it wasn't working. I
No,
don't know.
no.
That's I don't know. That was my issue with the Bengals at the start of the year. I'm like, the talent is there. I mean, their wide receivers are obviously second to none. Their quarterback,
It's the getting out.
elite.
It's getting out to the slow starts. They do it every year, and this year it hurt them more than ever.
Oh yeah. Well, they go back to that. It was the Patriots game, right?
Patriots game.
It's like if they would have just won that game.
Yeah, you're in the playoffs if you win that game, just like that.
Guess
And the
closing was a
Patriots,
bad
the
choice.
Patriots get the #1 pick.
Yeah, true.
You think if both teams, obviously, you think the Patriots would be like, yeah, we'll take that loss now.
Yeah, if they could go back and change
Yeah.
time. Yeah, sometimes it's like that, Craig. Sorry, brother. Appreciate the close on our end, but does kind of suck here.
It happens.
At least if this
I
is
know.
right.
I mean, he's got 4 spots in the next diamond double. Hopefully, we get that. I mean, it should get closed.
Oh yeah, could get rewarded for it, right?
Gets rewarded in that. Gets that Peyton Manning.
How about back-to-back 3.0
Ooh,
salute to services? We
I
got
really do
Rondé
like
Barber. Rondé Barber on the 3.0 salute to service. And Kyle Cassius, we knew it was there. Didn't know what it was going to look like, though. So congratulations.
Like I said, I do wish the digital camo was more on the helmet, but it's a clean helmet.
Yeah, the white's cool.
I think I like it better than the slates.
We ought to start getting more of or whenever we get the Rave helmets or whatever.
Yeah, I know. You showed me those before.
I think they're
Definitely will
out.
be
I'm not
interesting.
100% sure, but
Are
I
they
think
out
they're
now?
out. Yeah. So we got to start getting those in there.
Yeah, I know there was rumors of middies.
Yeah.
Those are definitely sick. So it's like an in-between of a mini and a rep, but it's a speed flex.
Yeah, right. So it's yay big.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Yay big. So it's bigger than a mini, but Craig always classy in victory and defeat. Congrats, Kyle and Steven.
I think Craig's in San Diego.
Here in the CNW that time around. Is he in San Diego?
Yeah, stay classy, San Diego.
Ah, yes, I see. I see what you've done there. Steven didn't know Anchorman yesterday, so at least you knew that.
Does Steven know?
Well, you didn't know Abba, so.
At least I know SpongeBob.
You do know SpongeBob quotes. Yeah, Steven doesn't know anything with pop culture. It's fine. This is a sports job. He doesn't need to know pop culture. Put Peyton Manning front and center. Beautiful, beautiful lid. I bumped in the Diamond Double, Craig, so I'm going to need you to call some headliners. All right? I like that. So, guys, again, that Diamond Series is gone, and the new Diamond Series is here. We're already 3 to go, 3 spots to go on the first one. Everything in this graphic is available. Every headliner available. That sick Peyton Manning. I mean, that would knock this Peyton Manning right off the desk. No offense to Mr. Andres. That Kyler Murray, that Jamar Chase. We got 3 flexes here. 4 flexes, excuse me. Ed Reed also out there. There was somebody the other day yesterday said, I've been watching for 6 days and I haven't seen one Baltimore lid. We've had back-to-back Baltimore headliners now with the Ray Lewis, Joe Flacco in the vault, and now Ed Reed here in the diamonds. That Aaron Donald is also available, one of the best defensive tackles to ever play. Emmitt Smith, Caleb Williams, of course. I mean, not a lot of Caleb Williams Bear stuff out there, but here we go. TJ Watt, full-size authentic. AJ Brown as well. A lot of great stuff. Again, all authentics, all speed flexes. That and more section contains nothing but heat. 3 to go on that diamond double. 192 a spot. Let's get it going. Again, for the vault, that's also a part of the chase. 7 boxes left, 3 headliners. We started looking for a speed flex here. Terry McLaurin and Brian Robinson dual signed on that Washington speed flex. We've also got Adrian Peterson on the Winter Warrior replica helmet. And we've also got the Brian Urlacher still out there. So you can double up in that NFC North with Brian Urlacher and not Chris Carter, Adrian Peterson. Plus there's a $100 vault key out there. My diamond double purchase went through, right? Thought I was closing it. It does say sold out, so I'm guessing you closed it. Alex will get on in a second. He's writing up the headliners on the board, so he'll come confirm that. In the practice squad, real quick, guys, because we've been moving on this. I think we've done 5 boxes. We're down to 22. Antonio Gates and Aiden Hutchinson still out there on that license jersey. Jason Witten, Trevor Lawrence, Warren Sapp, Ray Lewis, and Dak Prescott. Those are all authentic helmets. 5 authentic helmets still alive in that one. Not to mention the Steve Young rep, the Tony Dorsett, and T. Higgins speed flexes that are all still out there. So there's a ton of big helmets still out there in the practice squad. Not to mention we're still looking for Devontae Adams and Kenneth Walker III.
Looks like Josh closed it up.
Looks like Josh got it.
Yeah, Craig's got the first 4 spots.
So it looks like you've got 4, Craig, and then Josh has the last 3.
And then Bradley Williams is sandwiched in between.
And Bradley Williams is sandwiched in between. He's the thin meat in this one. So this is what we got, Craig. Let me know if that matches up with what you got. We got you with the first 4, Bradley with 1, and then Josh with the 3 here. Diamond double number 1. 2 numbers, please. The practice squad has got a lot. The Jason Witten, a lot of Cowboys, too. Jason Witten authentic, the Dak Prescott authentic, and the Tony Dorsett speed flex. So I know that's specifically probably what you're asking about. But regardless, we've also got that Antonio Gates jersey, the Steve Young rep, Trevor Lawrence authentic, Warren Sapp authentic, Aiden Hutchinson license jersey, and then the Ray Lewis authentic and the T. Higgins flex. So there's a lot left in there. 14 and 24 coming up first. Thank you, Mr. Andres. Through 23 and 25 through 30. Perfect. Good afternoon, Bob, or should I say Jersey Slime, since we're using nicknames. Says, good afternoon, Thor and LH. Good to have you here, Bob. Bob won a nice break yesterday. So Bob's on fire right now. Looks like I got the first 4, and Josh is calling numbers. I hope they are for me, since I just got killed in the quad. See what happens, man. Good luck. After 6, Bradley Williams is up in the NFC North. He is looking for that Caleb Williams full-size authentic. We got Josh Andres in the NFC South. Craig is in the NFC East and the NFC West. Josh Andres, AFC North. Craig Crenshaw, AFC South, AFC East. And Josh Andres, AFC West, looking to go back-to-back on Peyton Manning lids, right? He's got that AFC West spot for the Broncos. Outside of that, Josh is also in the Jamar Chase spot and the Ed Reed spot. You can win 2 in that one. And then that Kyler Murray spot is going to Craig Crenshaw. So here we go. I hope I hooked you up too, Craig. Look at Josh being nice. Hoping you called a bear, Josh, says Bradley. Let's see what happens, man. Every single headliner available. 30 boxes. You guys know the drill. 14 and 24 coming up first. Chase Briscoe for 14. Is that what we decided?
Yep. Or Tony Stewart, right?
Or Tony Stewart. He drove a lot of different cars.
He did.
The party is being started.
Of course it is.
It tells you how good this series is, right? Because this is literally a photoed headliner in the practice squad. I don't even think this guy is listed in this series. One of the best running backs of all time on the Dallas Cowboys. Full-size authentic. We got Tony Dorsett.
Nice.
And it is a Craig Crenshaw W. His first ever? Question mark?
That's what I've heard.
That's the rumor out there.
This guy's never won.
He's never won. He's been here so long, and he's never won. It's crazy. Winning a Tony Dorsett here, though. Mr. Crenshaw. Congrats on Tony. So good start. Tony Dorsett is a filler hit. I mean, again, that's what it's all about, guys. Usually a headliner in minis, jerseys. He's a headliner in the practice squad. Seen him as a headliner before in vaults and other things. He's a filler hit here in the diamonds. That's what's crazy. The caliber is there. Hashtag CNW. Nice, Craig. First Cowboy Authentics is William. That's right. Next. How about number 24? We got the William Byron box and or the Jeff Gordon box in number 24. Good luck, fellas. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Full size authentic incoming. Ooh. Got a mean hit here. Mean hit. This guy was a really, really good linebacker back in the day on the San Francisco 49ers. How about the great Patrick Willis? Full-size authentic on that old school San Francisco 49er hit. And how about Craig Crenshaw going back-to-back? That NFC West taking a W with P. Willie. Patrick Willis. Good linebacker play in San Francisco is just a consistent, right? We talk about it with the Chicago Bears a lot. You look at like Butkus and Singletary and Urlacher, but man, you look at Patrick Willis, you look at Fred Warner, you look at Dre Greenlaw, like they have had some really, we had Navarro Bowman. There was another guy too. I always forget the other guy. But yeah, they've had some really, really good linebackers back in the day. And definitely Patrick Willis.
Navarro Bowman might be their new DC.
Really? Catching the hockey train in 1 hour. Rangers Senators tonight at the Garden. Tomorrow night driving up to the Rock for the Devils and Bruins. That'll be a good gun. We'll have fun, Bob. -1.5 for the Rangers tonight. That sounds like a good bet. This morning Siri said, "Don't call me Shirley. I accidentally left my phone in airplane mode."
Oh, God.
Nicolette, no. No, it wasn't.
Surely it must be this. I think it's not Shirley.
I do love Airplane. That's a great movie. It is a great movie. There's one time my cousin and we lived together when I was doing flight school in Champaign, and we watched they've never seen Airplane, so we were watching Airplane. It was me and my girlfriend at the time, and then him and his girlfriend at the time, and we watched Airplane all the way through, and the girls were ready to go to bed, and we were like, oh, we're not quite ready to go to bed yet, so they left, and we were like, do you want to watch Airplane again? So I think we watched Airplane 3 times in one sitting. It's so funny. Have you seen it?
I don't know if I have.
It's a little disappointing.
Yeah.
I would say you need to watch Mamma Mia, but I think you actually need to watch Airplane. That is a really funny movie.
Has that fast, dry sense of humor.
Oh, it's so good.
Super in-your-face dry sense of humor is so good.
I love when he's trying to land the plane. He's like sweating like crazy, and the guy just keeps opening the door like, just wanted to say we're all proud of you or whatever. And he does it like 3 times. It's so stupid, but it's so funny. So if you like that, then yeah, it's that kind of humor.
I'll have to check it out.
Do you need to hold the door set for me, Williams? Says Greg. I'm sure I can find a spot to display for you, of course, as
Minis
William.
are sold out.
2 left to fill on the mini helmet, right? Sanel, that is incorrect. It's sold out, according to my man Alex Telez. And here it is. We've got Trevor Massey, Sanel Solo, Joshua McDaniel, Isaac Williams, Chris Doyle, and Joshua McDaniel. So go ahead and drop me 2 numbers for mini number 1. It's the stupidest movie, man. It's so funny, though. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't he the co-pilot?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
wait. I think I have seen that movie.
Yep, Bob's got it. Says, do you like movies about gladiators? Oh, my God. It's so good. I can't remember. I haven't seen it in a minute since that binge watching of it. But, like, even in the beginning where they're like, taxis go into the yellow lane or whatever, and like the 2 voices like start fighting with each other about where the cars need to go. It's so cleverly written and so funny. 17, that'll work, Sanel. We do need 2. It is a double box break. 27, that's perfect. Thank you, sir. 17 and 27, Trevor Massey down to Joshua McDaniel. 6 clicks coming up. Good luck, everyone. So a quick 6 clicks. All right. Josh, NFC North. Sanel Solo, NFC South. Chris Doyle, NFC East. Sanel Solo, NFC West. Isaac Williams, AFC North. Trevor Massey in the AFC South. And then Joshua McDaniel, AFC East and AFC West. So what do we got left in this one? In the last 6 boxes, how about Antonio Gates? That would be going to Josh McDaniel, his closer spot, by the way. That was sitting at 2 to go for quite some time. Isaac Williams is in the AFC North. We got Josh McDaniel, NFC North. The AFC North is T. Higgins, NFC North, Chris Carter. And then AFC East, Josh McDaniel there as well for Thurman Thomas. So he's got a lot of decent spots here for headliners. 17 first. The Matt Kenseth box coming up. And we are starting with a filler hit, but it is a good one. That closer magic spot paying off in the NFC North. How about the great Jim McMahon? Bears slate mini coming out here. The great number 9, and that is Joshua McDaniel, closer magic. Super Bowl champion Jim McMahon.
Give me all the Bears.
I love Jim McMahon. He is probably my second favorite Bear of all time. Maybe third. Because I didn't watch him play, but I just love his demeanor.
Yeah.
And some of the stories I've heard about Jim McMahon, I'm just like, dude, he's like the cool dude in like those old school, like the Bad News Bears. Like he'd be the cool
100%.
kid that you're like, oh. Like nobody likes him. He's kind of a jerk, but he's so cool. But probably the other 2 guys who get in the break room, Charles Tillman and Devin Hester, probably my 2 favorite Bears. 27 coming up. Wow. We got a listed headliner here. AFC East, Josh McDaniel again doubling up here. We got the Terminator, Thurman Thomas coming out. Thurman Thomas, one of the best running backs of all time. Slate mini. Back-to-back slates for Josh McDaniel as well. AFC East hitting on that one. Congratulations on Thurman Thomas. So the mini helmet situation, guys. We're down to the last 4 mini helmets.
That's right.
And 3 of them are Antonio Gates, T. Higgins, and Chris Carter. Which means every single mini break we do from here on out is going to contain a headliner. And one of them is going to have 2 headliners. Brand new minis in the room once we close that up. So congrats, Josh. Doubling up in the minis. I don't know if anybody else doesn't take those out, but you kind of get the point, right? Keep them in the shell. It's kind of nice to get the shell to go along with it.
Yeah, what do you guys prefer with that?
That's a good question.
Do you guys prefer for any of the mini players out there? Would you like it in the shell? Would you like it in a bag? We did that in the meantime while we were waiting for our bags. But what would you guys prefer?
It's a good question. All right. We are a little bit open right now outside of one break, which we'll talk about here in a second. But it's 2:09, guys. We'll keep it rocking and rolling here for a little bit longer. Obviously, if you guys want to keep on playing, let's keep on playing. We got 57 people watching, so very easy. If you guys want to get it, pick it right back up. And there's a lot of ways to do it. We're going to do a top to bottom rundown. If we are still wide open on the vault and the diamonds, we'll do that wheel spin for all the people that played in the vault and diamonds. And then we'll probably follow it up with the jersey wheel spin or whatever else. Alex Dreyer says shells all day long. So there we go. And Steven, I just answered that question. Maybe shells make them easier to display, says Craig. Yeah, I personally kind of like having the shell with my mini helmets, but
It's a good note.
yeah,
It's a good note to have.
yeah, that's when we started doing that. I was like, that's kind of nice. You just have the shell.
Oh, I mean, it fits perfectly in the box. I mean, we could do the same thing in the practice squad if that's something you guys would like. It's always good to have your guys' feedback.
Yeah, because literally we just dispose of the shells. So
Yeah.
if you guys would rather have the shells, we could send them along. But obviously, it'd be a lot easier if we just put them in. Shells protect the minis. That's true. I mean, the box does too when you put it in there in the bag and all that good stuff. But I hear what you're saying. All right, so let's do this top to bottom rundown, guys. Reset this break page a little bit. Put it in the chat as well. 57 people watching. If you want to keep on playing, put it in the chat. Do it with some orders as well. Say, hey, this is what I want to play. Let's go after it. So here we go. Bradley likes the shells as well.
All right.
So looking like shells, maybe, Alex.
All right, noted.
Our closest break right now is this baseball single. Would love to get this one done. It's 3 spots to go. I'll go ahead and drop that in there. I think we can get that one done. Craig would rather have the shells as well. On deck baseball, we have 14 boxes left and 11 Yes, 11 headliners left, including a few licensed jerseys, Ichiro Suzuki, Clayton Kershaw, and Aaron Nola. Obviously, one of the best hitters of all time, one of the best pitchers of all time, and Aaron Nola. I'm just playing. He's one of the best players in the game right now. Felix Hernandez on that custom jersey, and then a bunch of helmets, Larry Walker, Trey Turner, and David Winfield. We've also got a couple of bats still out there for the bat enthusiasts. Kyle Tucker and Nolan Arenado, both still alive on that. Again, only 3 spots left, and only 3 boxes left that aren't headliners. We've also got my man Roy Oswalt still out there. First time I've seen him in any of our breaks, and Rafael Palmeiro as well. So 11 headliners, 13 boxes here in that baseball series. 3 to go. What's up, Ty? Said, what's up, guys? Just snagged a practice squad double. Appreciate you, man, and appreciate you putting it in the chat because it might help getting some people going that way. Let's talk about that. We are 6 spots to go now on that practice squad double. We have done, 2 doubles and a single in this break so far? So I believe we're down to 22 boxes. The Antonio Gates powder blue jersey is still in there. We've also got the Aiden Hutchinson license jersey. Outside of that, a bunch of authentics. Jason Witten, Trevor Lawrence, Warren Sapp, Ray Lewis, Dak Prescott. There are 5 authentic helmets left in 22 boxes. Throw in Tony Dorsett and T. Higgins. We're at almost a 1 in 3 chance in this break at just full-size authentics or better. Throw in the Steve Young replica helmet, and we're actually at an 8 in 22 chance. Better than a 1 in 3 chance that the next box we do is going to be a full-size helmet. But that licensed jersey, Aiden Hutchinson, also worth a pretty penny. In the listed headliner section, we are also looking for Devontae Adams and Kenneth Walker III. So there are still, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 headliners in 22 boxes. Better than a 2 in 3 chance. Almost just about a 2 in 3 chance we're going to have a headliner in the next box. Trevor said, please keep the shells. I just got 2 spots in the minis that get these headliners. All right. So we might keep it rocking and rolling, guys. We'll obviously keep this rundown going, see where we're at. Let's talk about this diamond break. We've only done 1 double, no headliners hit. So we're down to 28 boxes in the diamonds. Every photo headliner is still out there. Caleb Williams. Again, not a lot of Bears Caleb Williams have come through this room. A lot of expensive autographs for that one, especially with the inscription of 2024 #1 pick. The value on that is high, and I think it's only going to get higher for Caleb Williams. That Kyler Murray speed flex is sick. Great one to add for anybody that's like trying to do all 32 teams, for example. That's a sick Cardinal one to have. Roger Staubach on the Cowboy Authentic. That sick Peyton Manning ripped with the yellow visor and the Under Armour clips. We'll look at the video on that. It's really, really cool. TJ Watt, AJ Brown on some full-size authentics. That Ed Reed, arguably the best safety of all time, speed flex. We got Emmitt Smith, Jamar Chase on the Hydro Flex, and then Aaron Donald all out there. So a lot of great helmets. We'll look at this one real quick for Peyton Manning because the other side of this lid is also sick. Look at that. Look at that detail and color pop with the American flag. If you win this one, man, you got to find a way to display it like this, right, where it can kind of spin around. Alvin Kamara, Hines Ward, Sauce Gardner, DJ Moore, all out there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 headliners, 28 boxes. I'm no math whiz, but that is a 50% chance on the dot, Alex, at a headliner in this one. We'll go ahead and skip to the minis, Steven, since you're asking about it. We are 4 to go now, so already 4 quick spots knocked off in that. We are down to the last 4 boxes. If we have not been bamboozled, every single break from here on out, these last 2 should contain at least 1 headliner. 1 will contain 2. We have Antonio Gates still out there, T. Higgins, and Chris Carter. Antonio Gates, T. Higgins, Chris Carter, 3 headliners, 4 boxes, 2 double box breaks. Both of those breaks should have a headliner. 4 spots to go in those mini helmets. Moving down, quickly going to touch on the vault. Again, there are 7 boxes, 3 headliners, Terry McLaurin and Brian Robinson. That is a speed flex and dual sign for the Washington Commanders. We're also looking for that Adrian Peterson replica helmet, which can be paired up with the Brian Urlacher. So 2 photoed headliners, 1 listed headliner, and a $100 vault key still out there. So really a 4 in 7 chance. Again, it's all reps, authentics, and speed flexes in that vault series. Already talked about baseball. Quickly touch on the can't miss 1 and 4. Again, it is on sale, guys. So for the double, instead of $370, $20 off at $350, $125 for the single. No, that's not right. $175, something like that. Anyway, we got 11 boxes left, 7 headliners, including Juan Soto, Karl Malone. That Erling Haaland boot is still alive, as well as the Nolan Ryan licensed jersey, and then a few of these listed headliners like Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Damian Lillard, and Ray Bork. So 7 and 11 as far as headliner odds in that one. 6 to go in the next jersey. This is a part of the chase, guys. So if you want to get in, now's the time. $28 with every photoed headliner left, not named Maurice Jones-Drew. 2 licensed jerseys, Steve Young and Brian Dawkins, and a bunch of these great custom jerseys. LaDainian Tomlinson, the kind of pot-leafed out Ravens jersey of Ricky Williams, Antonio Gates, Hines Ward, Marcus Allen, Josh Jacobs, and Bruce Smith for the victory formation. We've also got Drew Bledsoe, Ed McCaffrey, and Corey Dillon all still available in that one. So a bunch of headliners for the jerseys, and it is a part of the chase. So last call, I would say, get this break close if you want to see that a part of the chase wheel spin. 3 to go in baseball, 4 to go in minis. So guys, if you want to get any of these done, let's get some movement. We'll go for the next 3 minutes at least and see if we can't get that done. I think for now, let's go ahead and do the chase wheel spin for the people in the diamonds because we didn't do any of the vault.
And the jersey.
And the jersey. Bloop. Oops. Pull this back up real quick. Head over to here. Good luck, fellas. Gosh dang it. Here we go. 6 clicks. Top spot getting that chase wheel spin. 120 names. 3, 4, 5, 6th. And final click. How about Kyle Cassius? Not too bad for Kyle. Wins that Rob Gronkowski 2-tone flex. And he's also going to take home the chase wheel spin today. So congrats to Kyle. Let me know if you're out there, Mr. Cassius. We can get this going for you right now. And again, 2-minute warning, guys. Kind of a preemptive last call for orders. If you want to get that mini closed, if you want to get that baseball series closed, let's do it now. Otherwise, we'll take a short break, and I will reappear with a brand new producer. It'll be Steven Ryan producing early, pulling the, not the gauntlet, but kind of the semi-gauntlet.
Yeah. Kind of almost what we used to do.
Yeah, sort of.
Just an hour earlier, I guess.
A little bit like that, for sure. $94 last night. Not too bad. For Mr. Edchev on the chase. I think we're going to start on 1. I haven't heard from Kyle today. Kyle is killing it. He is, man. So good luck, Kyle. Here we go. Starting on 1 and hitting 49.
49, not bad.
Not bad. There's worse. $49 going to Mr. Cassius. What is the hit of the show for you?
Ooh, probably the Gronk. Gronk followed by
Not
Amon
quite
Ra?
seen it like that. Gronkowski, that is beautiful. I'd probably agree with that. Amon-Ra is cool. I think I'd probably go Peyton first.
still? That's
It's
fair.
an amp authentic. It's not a speed flex, but sick amp authentic. We don't see a lot of the amps authentics. And again, it's signed by Peyton Manning. So definitely up there. And this is probably, I would agree, though, whether it's silver or bronze, 2024 alternate of Amon-Ra St. Brown. Hard to go wrong, right? Hard to go wrong. Very, very pretty helmet on that one. All right, guys. Well, for those that don't know, we are live every single day, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time. So any breaks that don't fill during this show, if you bought a spot in, don't worry about it. It just carries over to the show at 3 p.m., which, again, is happening in 40 minutes. So very, very soon. Again, it'll be me here and Steven Ryan over there for the 3 p.m. show. Craig likes the Collins. That's probably the one I would put just off the podium.
Yep.
But, yeah, that Nico is sick. With that red visor, too, it really, really pops. Definitely. Definitely. Plenty more big hits to come, especially in that Diamonds. I mean, that is a brand spanking new series. We've only done 2 boxes. It was 2 fillers. That should be fun for 3. The practice squad's still loaded up. Hopefully we can close out that vault, get a new vault in the room at that pace. We'll probably get some new minis in the room as well, considering it's all headliners pretty much left in that series. Should be fun. Should be fun. Final thoughts, Mr. Telez?
Great show. I was sad I didn't get to see the Caleb Williams. Maybe another day.
Yeah, maybe
But,
another day.
I mean, great hits right here and a great start to the day.
Yeah, for sure. You'll be back
Next week.
next Tuesday. So until then, guys, again, appreciate everybody that bought in. If you didn't win, do not worry. Just hop back in. You know, it'll come. It'll definitely come. Congrats to everybody that did win, though. And again, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time every single day. So make sure you guys get a short break. Come back in 40 minutes. Me and Steven will be doing it for another couple hours. And pass it on to the night show guys at 6. Until then, though, everybody enjoy the